Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Bavella. How are you today? Hello, everybody. And welcome in to some more Long Dark. And we'll have a little bit more 7 Days to Die later on today, too. Got some fun stuff. I was like, what the heck is that noise? It's a deer stomping around in the background. But we are going to get back into our Long Dark. We are done with our with our mapping run at the moment. We've mapped up every zone in the game, including Zone of Contamination, finished Buried Echoes, finished Signal Void. We did pretty much everything we wanted to do in that run in the 580 days that we played it. We will return to that run at some point, because I'd like to get to 1,000 days on that run, but we're going to do that a little down the road. Because right now we're going to concentrate on our Endless Night run, where we are right now in Mountain Town in the cave, going over to the Prepper's Cache, and then today we're going to be putting together our Moose Hide Satchel finally, and then we'll be planning on moving on from Milton and probably going over to Mystery Lake and on into Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf Mountain, and then into Ash Canyon to get the backpack and the crampons. Mr. Ghosty Hunter, how you doing? Hello. Welcome in. Had a little cuticle there. All right, so here we are. Try to remember where we're at here. Okay, we just came in here. Okay, and we do have a little bit of bear meat on us, so that's good. We do have. Let's look at our skills here real quick so we can remind ourselves. Carcass harvesting and cooking are 5. Fire starting is almost a 4. Archery is over halfway through 3. Mending is almost to level 3. So we're doing pretty good on our skills. So we can definitely eat the bear meat, which is great news. You finally got the expansion for Long Dark. Nice. We'll enjoy, Mr. Ghosty Hunter. There is so much good stuff in the expansion. So many good things in the expansion. Enjoy. So we are going to head through this cave because we are going to go over to the other side and check out the Prepper's Cache. Let's see. Okay, it is the middle of the night, so we do need to get some rest. We'll do that when we get to the other side here. Oh, it's the middle of the night. Yeah, because it's always the middle of the night. I'm looking at the time like it's gonna change somehow. It's always the middle of the night. Did they add some extra maps? Yeah, well, they added a whole new region. To get to the new region, you have to go to Broken Railroad, and from there you have to go across the bridge that used to be broken. It now has a little tiny path that you can take over it. And if you go across that bridge, you'll go into the new locations. And there's 2 new regions. Well, there's a transition zone called the Far Range Branch Line that you have to go through. And then you go into the Transfer Pass, and from there you can access both Forsaken Airfield as well as the Zone of Contamination. Now, I would recommend, Mr. Ghosty Hunter, not to go there until you have weapons and stuff ready to go, because the zone is a little bit dangerous. Let's just say it's a little on the dangerous side. All right, woohoo! Here we are. But they do have a lot of good stuff in those zones. Teresa, good morning. How are you? Welcome in on the YouTube side. Hello. Yeah, well, and Zone of Contamination has the poison wolves, which smell you from a long ways away, and they are extra nasty. They are extra nasty wolves. So, and they have no meat on them, so you can't even eat them if you kill them. But yeah, the Broken Railroad had that bridge there that was broken, and it's now fixed. You can go across it. Okay, so this has these deer out here. We're going for this. Okay, I'll give you night vision here. We're going for this. Yeah, you don't really run away from those deer very easily. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the meat here.
I feel numb.
Let's drop our 2 pies. I'm gonna eat that 1 piece of meat. Drop it back down. I'm gonna get my... I think I have a lantern, right? Yes, I do. Oh! We actually... Oh, because it's custom, we actually got a fully stocked... Oh my god, Becky. We got a fully stocked... bunker, because this is a custom game, and in custom games, you can get fully stocked bunkers. Oh my god, Becky. Look at her butt. Wow. I totally forgot about that. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, what do we got there? How glorious. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, when you play on custom, for whatever reason, it gives you a fully stocked bunk. Oh wow, and another pistol. For whatever reason, it defaults to fully stocked bunkers again. All right, let's look around, see if we can see the recipe here. I don't see the recipe. I've never run into a fully stocked... I've not run into fully stocked bunkers before, so I'm not sure if it's, like, hiding somewhere. It might be hiding somewhere, maybe. I guess I should break down... So, oh, there's a backpack back there. Wow. Okay. Well, that's... Yeah, that's kind of nice. This was obviously, like, an ammunition bunker. Since it had, like, rifles and revolvers and... I mean, rifles are nice, but they're so heavy. I mean, that put us so overweight. And we got another lantern fuel canister there. That's cool. At least we have better offer with food besides used to eat canned food. Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, the food options are great. So I love most of the new recipes. The new recipes are great to have, just because it gives you all these new options of stuff, which is really cool. I like that too. All right, let's grab some cloth while we're here. All right, there we go. Let's break this chair down. Let's break this crate down. I don't know if there's going to be anything under these or around these. Let's break this cardboard box down. Anything I can do with my hands, I'm going to do. Yeah, first aid kit's empty. Let's break this crate down. Oh, you know one thing I do need to do? I think I have a bear hide on me, don't I? Or did I leave that in the cave? I think I left that in the cave. I think I have to go back that way. Okay. I must have left that in the cave. I hope I did. I'm gonna break all these boxes, all these cardboard boxes down because they're just in the way. Get a little more cloth. Alright. Do I have any water left on me? I got a little bit of water left on me. Okay. And then do I have some heavy teas at least? Oh, I got tons of heavy teas. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep the light food. I'm gonna eat the... Let's throw the tinder plugs in here for the moment. And then let's drop the fuel. I'm gonna put these books inside of here. fir and the cedar. I'll read that book. What was that? What was that? Hate it when my computers make noises. How many days are we on this run? We right now on this run are 49 days in, so almost 50 days. Almost 50 days at this point. Can of spray paint doesn't really do us a lot of good. So yeah, Opteros, we are well along. Let's put it that way. And we just found a rifle. Whoa, whoa, hey now. Now that's just rude. That's just plain rude right there. I was like, oh, we'll go outside and make some water. No. The game's like, nah. No water for you, bud. Unfortunately, since it's endless night, I can't break any of this stuff down with my hands, with my tools. I have to use my hands on everything. Luckily, we have a little bit of light in here. Okay. I think we'll get some sleep, and then we'll go outside and see what we can build. Alright, let's drop that. What kind of socks do I have right now? Okay, I do have 2 wool socks, so let's go ahead. How does the temperature fluctuate? You know, it goes down. It doesn't fluctuate as much in Endless Night as it does during a... As much as it does during a regular run. Let's put it that way. The fluctuations are not as great. I have noticed that. It has more of a average... like an average temperature over time than it does on non-Endless Night modes. So you do actually get a little better, like a little better temperature overall on a median. There are really cold times. There's really, you know, and there's a little warmer times, just like if there was a regular day-night cycle. But it's not as bad temperature-wise on Endless Night as it is on some of the other runs. Hold on one second. Something on the floor. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get our meat first. Let's see how the weather is out here too. Okay, it's not too bad out here. I'm gonna eat up, drink up. Then we'll make a little more water. The biggest problem with Endless Night is just your inability to craft men clothing, read books indoors without some sort of firelight. So houses with stoves are going to be a lot more ideal to find, and that sort of stuff. So yeah, the main things that kind of hold you back is the light. And luckily we found a lantern, and we've actually found a little bit of oil to stock that lantern with, but that definitely is holding us back a little bit. Okay, I was hoping that maybe the recipe would be in here. There's another bag of chips. Look at that. Yeah, I should probably break these cardboard boxes down just to see what's underneath them. I was hoping that maybe if I broke down enough stuff in here, the recipe. Oh, there's a safe back here. Well, look at you hiding back here, Mr. Safe. I was thinking maybe the recipe would just show itself, but... Now, because we're playing on custom, the other thing that's weird about a custom interloper is that, yes, the biggest challenge is going to be matches, because, yeah, you have no mag lens on this run at all. So, that's, in a long-term situation, that's going to be one of the bigger challenges. Now, just to put it in perspective, though, I'm on day 580 on my other interloper, and I still have like over 200 matches still available around the world. So, I tend to not really worry about matches as much. I think it'll be a little bit harder on this difficulty, on this, wow. 51 and then 52 and then 53. Wow, 51, 52, 53. That's the code. That's crazy. So yeah, we're gonna have to conserve our matches a little bit more, but hopefully we'll find some fire strikers as well. Wow, what a code. Somebody at Hinterland. Oh, more bullets. Okay. Somebody at Hinterland has a sense of humor, I guess. All right. Do we have any junk on us that we want to throw in there? Okay, I have some extra clothing items. I need to break those down because those are weighing on me. What are we wearing? We're wearing those for boots right now, and they're in really good shape. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep wearing those because although combat boots are nice, they don't have as much warmth. I'm on day 120 on IL, and I've only used one match. Wow, nice. Well, you have done well. Yeah, I mean, you know, not using matches whenever you can is definitely the ideal way to play Interloper if you can do it. If you can avoid using matches whenever you can on Interloper, you want to. So yeah, on regular Interloper, once you find yourself a mag lens, try to optimize that as much as you can, because that is the ultimate way to play it. Okay, so and see right now we've got pretty good matches. We got 48, we got like 50 matches on us right now. So we aren't doing horrible on matches, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop. Actually, I'm not gonna drop it. I'm gonna put that. let's just put some of this excess stuff we got in here. All right, we got an excess gun. We've got these 2 spray paints. We got these 2 cans. I got my double bows. That's fine. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep the hunting rifle. I might just take it down to the. Oh, actually, you know what? I do need the stump removers and stuff. I may just take that down to the farmhouse and just leave it there. Okay. There we go. Let's grab a little bit of fuel. Grab that cedar. Let's go outside and make a fire. We got 2 deer outside. I'd like to harvest both of them if we can. If it's not too much travel, if it's not too much hassle. We almost have fire making to 4, so that's pretty darn cool. Well, Optiros, good luck getting to day 500. Seriously, man, I hope you're able to achieve it. Don't let it get you down if you don't, though. I mean, I died on day 473 on my first attempt, which was kind of soul crushing. But you know what? You just kind of keep pushing on from that, and you know, you just get back up and do it again if that happens to you. So. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest the... I can do it with my hands. Nice. Because I have Carcass Harvesting 5. But I have faith in you. If you're already on day 120 and you've only used a match, I think I can say with pretty good certainty you will make it, my friend. You will make it. So, you know, things could always happen. Things could always happen. That's for sure. But it sounds like you got a good run going, so. Drink that down, and then I'm actually gonna grab that. Did that just blow my fire out? No, it didn't. Okay. I'm at Broken Railroad. Should I go to the new territory next? You could give it a try. It is a tough zone. As long as you got your bows and arrows and all that sort of stuff like taken care of, you'll be good. Yeah, as long as you're stocked up, you should be decent. So, all right, we're gonna purify this water real quick. Actually, you know what we could do while we're purifying water is I could throw this piece of meat on here. There we go. So yeah, if you got that, you got your bedroll, you got all that stuff squared away, I would definitely, you know, give it a shot. It is a very Forsaken Airfield is a very tough zone. And it's gonna put you through the ringer going into it. So it's gonna be tough. So I'm not saying don't do it, but just beware that you are taking your run's life in your hands when you go in there, because it is a pretty high zone as far as like being advanced. The biggest problem with Forsaken Airfield, it's huge. It's like over twice the size of Pleasant Valley. If you thought Pleasant Valley was a big zone, Forsaken Airfield is like twice that size. So it is a very large and annoying zone in some ways. Okay, we got that. And the biggest problem with the Forsaken Airfield is it's lots of wide open spaces. There's not a lot of places in Forsaken Airfield that you can just go chill in. Okay, let's grab those. This is just gonna give us a couple more deer hides. I already got the hide from this guy. We are getting a little cold, but that's okay. But yeah, if you got double bear coats, lots of arrows, just be prepared to have that zone just kind of kick you in the booty. Because it will kick you in the booty. And take along, I would recommend taking a bunch of coal along with you, because you'll definitely want to be able to drop a fire, put a stick on it, put a piece of coal on it, and warm up real quick. For sure. That's going to help you out a lot. Hey, Psychotic Deer, how you doing, buddy? We found a fully stocked place here.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
A fully stocked hatch here, which was really cool. Okay, it looks like the wind died down. That's good. I like that. Okay. The wind died down a little bit. It means we should be able to build this fire up again. Perfect. Loving it. We got venison pies now. Let's make some more venison pies. You have a job fair tomorrow. Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome, Psychotic Deer. So I take it you didn't hear back about the other job, the one that you were applying for, that you didn't know you were applying for the certain time of day, and I take it you didn't hear back from them. And yes, Optiros, we do have the fundraiser, the GoFundMe for my brother still up there. Oh, you didn't? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago this Sunday, my brother's house was smashed in by a tree. And we've been trying to raise money. So far, we've raised $1,467 for it, which is amazing. He's got a deductible on his insurance of over $3 grand. So, we've been raising money for that to help him out. And I appreciate everybody who has helped out with that. Y'all are just freaking beasts and amazing, and I really appreciate it. I have to make a call back to the local gym about a cleaner position. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Well, I sure am sorry you didn't hear back from him. That's just rude. Well, I hope the job fair goes good for you. Oh, I see. I see. I was like, why did I drop my coffee? No, yeah, why did I drop that? Why did I drop my salt? So yeah, we found this fully stocked hatch down here. Had a gun in it, had ammo in it. It's got all sorts of good stuff in it. I hope so too. I picked Night Crew as a shelf stalker. Awesome. Well, I hope you get it, man. Okay, so we got all that stuff. Can I refill that? Yeah, I can refill that. Refill that little sucker there. Okay, perfect. Boop-a-doo. Yeah, we'll want to hang on to our gunpowder since we have guns available. I got a lot of revolver ammo now. I'm probably, to be honest, I'll probably leave the rifle. The rifle's just so freaking heavy. The rifle's just so heavy to do anything with. I'm probably not going to leave it here, but I'll probably leave it at the farmhouse or something. At the moment, I have a high level of motivation for working. I hear you, man. I hear you. I've had to switch a few things up in my life lately as well, because you know, as much as I love streaming, it's not really paying the bills, and so I'm having to stretch out a little bit more on the driving for Lyft front, and I just need to go out like four nights a week at least on driving for Lyft to make it worthwhile for myself. So I'm having to change up my schedule a little bit so that I'm out driving a little bit longer. Oh yeah, Lyft is totally doable for me. If I go out 4 nights a week, I can average about $700 to $800 a week on it. And it's just I have to get out there and get it done myself, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna be changing up a little bit of my streaming schedule coming up here in May, because I need to move a few pieces around, because I'm finding the best time for me. I've been experimenting with it over the last month or so, and I'm finding the best time to drive for me is from about 10 o'clock at night till about 4 or 5 in the morning. Maybe 6 in the morning. And that gives me a good, like, 8 hours that I can go out and drive, and in that time I can make a couple $100, so, it's definitely something that I just need to, like, I'm gonna be switching up a little bit on my schedule. Maybe stream, and I haven't figured out if I'm gonna stream, you know, later or earlier, or how it's gonna exactly work, so. But I'm gonna change a few things around just because I need to. There we go. That's a lot of tinder plugs. I wish there was something else we could do with those damn things. But unfortunately, there's nothing else we can do with them. Even job searching was hard for me because I have to go to the websites, then apply my resume, and then wait for a callback, and that never happens, and people expect you to have bells and whistles as a person. It's not real. Yeah. Job hunting is no fun. Job hunting is no fun, my friend. I totally get it. You have to deal with nasty drunks. It's not that bad, Faces. I haven't had one nasty drunk person. Have I had some drunk people? Yes, but generally, you know, most people are pretty cool. Most people are pretty cool. I went out and drove last night from 10 to 4 o'clock this morning. Then I came home and took a nap before I started streaming. And I had one drunk guy who asked me to pull over so he could barf out the side of the car. Luckily, I had picked the funny thing is I had picked up a guy from the Miletus Beverage Company earlier in the night, and the guy had like 3 cases of beverages, non-alcoholic beverages that he'd given me. He'd given me a few bottles bottles of like some sparkling water and stuff. So I was able to offer the guy sparkling water. I was like, here, you can wash that taste out of your mouth. You just treat people cool, and they treat you good too. I mean, you know, if you just treat them like people, they reciprocate very easily. So It's all about respect, boys and girls. It's all about respect. And most people, they just want to get from place to place. You know, they're just looking to get home or get wherever they're going. So, all right, let's pick up all these pies. Oh, I get it being stressful, Psychotic Deer. Just don't give up hope, man. The right job. Just think of it as the right job is waiting for you out there, and all these failures are bringing you and that right job together. And eventually you will find that right job. So, and the right job will find you as well. All right, let's go ahead and just get a little sleep here. Let's get a little sleep, get a little health back. All right. We are super duper heavy, but we have some pies outside, so we can eat those and get our heaviness knocked down a little bit. Got a little catch in my throat, and it's bothering the heck out of me. All right, let's eat that down. That should allow us to go unburdened. Yes, okay. We're gonna go unburdened and go over here and grab the. I think I left the deer. I think I left the bear hide over here with the guts. I'm not 100% sure. But we're gonna go check the other side of the cave here. I know the bear. We left the bear over here because a storm hit. We had to get inside. I have a very long journey in between starting my job to moving far by car. Well, I hope it goes. I hope it gets easier on you, Psychotic Deer, for sure. And you're able to get it all worked out soon. Oh, hello, Mr. Piece of Coal. How are you? Never give up, never surrender. Ari, how you doing this morning, my friend? How's it going today, buddy? So we got Long Dark this morning for the next 2.5 hours, and just so everybody knows, we're on our Endless Night Long Dark file, and we're going to be playing that one on a regular basis now. That's going to sort of be our main file that we're playing going forward. Because we pretty much, on our mapping one, we've done everything we set out to do on that file. We mapped all the zones, we did Signal Void, we did Buried Echoes, we did everything we set out to do on that game file. And we're at like 580 days now. Okay, did I not grab the deer skin? Or the bear skin? I'm so confused. Maybe the storm hit and I just left it all. Maybe we'll get a teaser soon after this month. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so, Psychotic Deer. That's what we're hoping, is this end of this month or early May. And at this point, the end of this month is coming up quick. And I'm turning 54 tomorrow, boys and girls. 54. Holy macaroni. I'm getting old. So tomorrow is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be streaming Long Dark in the morning, and then I'm taking the afternoon off because I'm going out to my mom's for my birthday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be off the whole day because me and my friend are going and doing a birthday thing on Sunday. So we're going to have one little stream tomorrow morning at 9 to noon of Long Dark, and then I'm going to be off for the rest of the weekend for birthday shenanigans. And then I'll be back on Monday after that, so. Or did I take the bear all the way down? Now I'm just confused as to where I left the bear. Because now I can't remember where I killed him exactly. Because I know we killed him. I had bear meat on me. We're all getting old. Yes, we are. We're all getting old, Dante. So damn sure. I'm ready to get. I'm getting ready to hunt the pensive pond moose in Pleasant Valley. Any advice? If you can get him to do this, here's a sort of a little workaround to hunting him. If you can do it, Ari, the best way to hunt that moose is to try to hunt him from the fishing hut. Maybe shoot him from the fishing hut and get him to charge you, and then you can step inside. You can take another shot at him if he does charge you, and then you aren't in danger if he does. Woo! Mr. Sun Tzu with the 18 beautiful months. Thank you for that beautiful 18 months, Mr. Sun Tzu. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Thank you.
1,000 just resubscribed for 18
Ah, yes. Here's where we killed him, and then we did a little cookout up somewhere up in here, didn't we? Yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Is that enough to make? Do I have stock? I have stalker pie. I just need acorn grounds. What's my weight at? 46? 47? 48? Are those both kilo pieces? Yes, they are. Okay. All right. Okay, so I now am remembering what we did. We took his hide and guts back to the trailer over here. So we're gonna go back to the trailer. We're gonna drop off the gun, the rifle, the ammo for the rifle. We're gonna drop some of that stuff off here because we are way overweight. And the rifle, as nice as the rifle is, to be completely honest, I don't like the rifle. If we had found a rifle early, it would have been great, but we found it so late. We already have a bow. I prefer to use the bow anyway. It's just a normal rifle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a normal hunting rifle. Yep. So. But yeah, so that's the plan for this weekend. Stream today, Long Dark, and then we're gonna do 7 Days to Die this afternoon. We are on day 4 in 7 Days to Die. I had to kind of bail a little bit. Because my old boss came by to pick some stuff up, kind of finalize everything with him. So I bailed yesterday on day 4. We're gonna return to 7 Days to Die and do day 4 through Horde Night. And then I need to get some rest because I got to get up tomorrow morning and go driving again for Lyft because I'm kind of behind the 8 ball on bills and stuff. So I got to get that done. And then we will be back Saturday morning with a short stream before I go and do birthday shenanigans with the family. And then go over to my friend's house so we can do Sunday shenanigans with birthday stuff. So, where did I find the rifle? I found the rifle inside of the prepper cache in this zone. The prepper cache in this zone had a rifle in it. And how you doing, Redacted? I have a stalker run that I never used the rifle. After so much practice, the bow works just as good and is so much lighter. I feel the same exact way, Chris. And that's the thing. If I hadn't made the bow already, that would have been a great find having the rifle. But I've already made the bow, and I have bow and arrows already, and it's lighter. I find it to be more accurate and all that sort of stuff. So, Plum Bob with a 65-month resub. 65! Oh my goodness. 65 beautiful months. Thank you so much, Plum Bob, for that 65-month resub. Appreciate that very much, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
For 65 months.
See, I got a rifle now. Atheenon's got a gun, but I still prefer the I still prefer the bow. I just feel so much more comfy with the bow. We only have 11 arrows on us though. The only thing I don't like is we only got 11 arrows on us right now. Rifle 5 is deadly accurate psychotic gear. It is. It is. And, you know, we're going to leave the rifle here. We're going to leave the ammo here. We may come back for it at some point. I doubt it. Because once you go bow, you never go back. You just never do. I mean, anybody who's had a lot of experience with the bow will agree the bow is just way better than the rifle, I believe. In so many ways. Lighter, reusable ammo, quiet. It's just so much more versatile. You can take down just as much stuff with it as you can with the rifle, and it's just got so many more advantages over the rifle. And look at that, we got food here too. Oh yeah, oh baby. And then let's drop these here. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, let's go ahead and get the, let's go ahead and see what we got in here. I think I got the bear hides here. Bear hides here. Okay, excellent. We got a deer hide here. We got the rabbit hide. Maples. We got some water here. Okay, we got another, I'm going to actually fill this up. And then we're going to drop that. And we're gonna drop that, fully loaded, kitted out, ready to go. There we go. And we'll drop we'll drop the ammo. Got some gunpowder here. Now the gunpowder, I am gonna actually start stockpiling the gunpowder. And I'm gonna start stockpiling stump remover and grow well, because both of those we can use to make more gunpowder. We are going to keep track of the batteries as well. We're going to kind of stockpile batteries when we find them, because we do sort of need those items down the road, probably, if we're going to play this character for any amount of time. Now we may not get that far with this character, but maybe we will. Okay, so I'm going to leave some of the cloth here. Like most of it. Let's leave a few sticks here. Let's leave some of the coal here. There we go. Let's drop El Buco here as well. I'm hoping they come out with a quiver accessory at some point. That would be fan-freaking-tastic if they did. But drop that. And that here. That would be so awesome if they came out with a quiver as an accessory slot. If they do many more accessories though, they really need to give us extra accessory slots, or make certain. See, here's my suggestion for extra accessories. We should have an accessory slot for our torso, our legs, our head, and then just like maybe one or two general accessories, or like one general accessory slot that anything can go in, and then a torso accessory slot that you could put like torso items in, and a leg accessory slot that you could put like things that you can put on your hips, like you could put the moose hide satchel there, and then we need a foot accessory slot for things like the crampons. And then we need the head accessory slot that you can put like the ear wrap. They could even take accessory slots away completely and just give us like a head, torso, legs, and feet. Like give us 4 accessory slots and have specific items that go in those specific slots. Like a moose hide satchel, you could either put it on your legs or you could put it on your torso. They could even make the technical backpack an accessory that you would have to attach to your torso if they wanted to do that. And then you could put the improvised installation in one accessory slot. You know, you could have one improvised installation equipped at a time. So that's my suggestion, is they just get rid of general accessories and they give us specific slot accessories. They could even add like a hand accessory and make something, I don't know, what could you do as a hand accessory? Maybe, see, I've always thought it's goofy that we can't have 2 pairs of gloves. I mean, we should be able to have like driving gloves. There should be certain gloves that are inner layer and outer layer. Like driving gloves and mittens could be inner layer, and then stuff like the deer, the rabbit hide, the work gloves, the gauntlets, those could be outer gloves. I always thought it goofy that we could stack socks, pants, shoe, socks, pants, underwear, all this stuff, but we can't stack gloves. I mean, I've worn 2 pairs of gloves before. It's not that hard. So I always thought that was kind of goofy they didn't let us do that. So that's something I would push for, is if they could let us have multiple gloves that we could wear at a time. But that's my idea for accessory slots, is just get rid of the generals, give us specifics, and then make all the accessories, like, only be able to fit in certain specific slots. I think that would be really cool. Because there's certain accessories, like, honestly, the ear wrap, later in the game, nobody uses the ear wrap anymore. You either have crampons, insulation, or moose-hide satchel. The Ring of Charisma 3, yes, you could have a ring, a special ring. That's not a bad idea, I like that. You could have a Ring of Charisma that you could wear. I like where you're thinking, Ari. I like that about you, sir. You're thinking outside the box. Does that mean with the Ring of Charisma 3, you could walk up to a bear and seduce it? Be like, "Hey, Mr. Bear, how you doing? How you doing, Mr. Bear? Come on over here. I got something for you. You sexy bear." You could go, "Hello, Mr. Moose." You could be like Pepe Le Pew. "Oh, mon chéri, you are so coy. Why do you attack me? I mean you no harm." He's very, very short on charm. No more rhymes, I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? And of course we have a blizzard going on. Of course there's a blizzard going on right now. Of course there is. I mean, I could push through it. It wouldn't hurt me that much. Well, it would beat my clothing up a bunch, though. Alright, we'll just go in and try to wait it out, I guess. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. I hate it when you want to go somewhere and the game's just like, nah. The game's like, try again in an hour or two. Alright, let's drink an herbal tea. Or birch bark tea. That'll help us get a little bit of health back over these next 2 hours. Is there anything else I can do other than pass time? I could fix up my knife. No. Hatchet. No. I do have 31 bullets, and I have a full revolver now, which is really nice. I guess I could work on. I guess I could get the hunting rifle. And the hunting rifle's at 87. I don't need to fix it up. I do have a full rifle cleaning kit. Okay, let's drop that. That word, I do not think it means what you think it means. Inconceivable. There's the game just laughing at me. There's the Endless Night just laughing at me going, "Hey, here's a mag lens. Don't you feel good? You got yourself a mag lens." Hey, hello, Mrs. Honeypot. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And I hope you and Mr. Lemon Tree are having a great day, evening. A great eve. All right. Well. I'm hoping just that storm will pass. Okay, it sounds like the storm passed. Did the storm actually pass? Let's see. Because we gotta go up to the other place and grab our stuff. Okay, yep, the storm passed. Huzzah! go night vision for you so you can see out here. Now, I can see a little bit, but you guys can see more. You've had a productive day. Excellent. I had a very productive day, too. I got up at 10 o'clock last night after sleeping for most of the day. Well, I'm working on my schedule. As much as I love streaming and doing the YouTube stuff, the bottom line is that it's not covering enough of my bill. Bottom line. That's just the harsh reality of it. And I have to live in reality. So I've been switching over this last month. I've been switching my schedule up and working in more time driving for Lyft because I need to be able to pay my bills and I want to have a little extra money to go do some fun things. And I'm tired of just kind of scraping by. So I am switching around a little bit of my sleep schedule and a little bit of my time so that I can get out at like 10 o'clock at night and drive to like 4 to 6 o'clock in the morning, depending on how it goes. And my goal is it's pretty much my goal is to make at least a couple $100 each night. That way I can make about $800 a week doing the Lyft ride, which just frees me up and gives me a little extra cash to go do some fun things. So that's been kind of what I've been doing this month, and then next month I'm going to be switching around a little bit with my streaming, doing a little bit of rearranging of the schedule, and just kind of like consolidating stuff a little bit more. And there's going to be more. There's going to be some YouTube content still that comes out, but stream-wise, I'm probably going to be cutting back a little bit. Cutting back a little bit on the days I stream and the time I stream, because it just isn't panning out as good, you know, as it was even a year ago. So, which is just, you know, that's fine. I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, it just means a little rearranging in life, which you always have to be adjustable. Hello, Mr. Deer. How are you doing? And so, yeah, I'm you know, tax season and everything kind of kicked my butt as far as like, you know, kicked it into reality a little bit for me. And seeing how little I made last year made me go, yeah, I need to make some changes. So, I have to work smarter, not harder, I guess is the way to put it. And so I'm going to start being a little smarter about my work schedule and getting some stuff done. So what I'd like to do is go back to the cave here. We're going to then grab our stuff in the hatch, and we're going to take it down to the Grey Mother's house. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the farmhouse, and our moose hide should be cured at that point. So, should be cured. And then we can make our moose hide satchel, which would be awesome. But yeah, other than that, everything is going good. I've got it sort of now. I've tweaked my schedule enough that I'm getting up at like 9 o'clock at night. I'm driving from 10 to about 5 or 6 in the morning. And it's working out good. Last night was super busy. Last night I only had to stay out till 4 because I sort of have I want to make X amount when I'm out, and I want to work a certain number of hours maximum when I'm out. And as long as I can make X amount in that certain number of hours, if I can make it in less than that, great. I get to take off for a little, you know, I get to have a little bit of a break that night if I want to. And last night I was feeling a little tired, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go home and get a little nappity boo. Oh, not really at all, Scotty. No. Most of the people at that time are going to and from work, and then I get airport rides in the morning. Do I drive a hybrid car? Oh no, I just have a little Kia Soul that I drive. It gets about 25 to 28 miles a gallon in town, so. But it's a good little workhorse. I'll have it for I'll be able to drive it this year and next, and then I'm gonna have to upgrade. I'm gonna have to go get a new vehicle. At that point, I might get a hybrid, but I doubt it. I like my big old gas guzzler. Next car I'm gonna get's only gonna get 8 miles a gallon. I'll show them. But no, surprisingly, Scotty, you don't get a lot of drunks. You really don't. You get a few people who are, you know, inebriated, but like, you know, they aren't jerks or anything. They're just out having fun. 8 seems excessive. Yes, 8 does seem excessive, doesn't it? That's what I am, though. I'm excessive. I am way too much for the modern person. Let's just see what all this stuff weighs on me. Deer hides, the guts, the stickety boos. Okay, we can still run with all that stuff. That is awesome possum sauce. All right, let's go get a little bit of food. Nah, I'll look and see what I'm gonna get next. I don't know what kind of vehicle I'll get next after this one. Okay, that's only got 27 calories on it. That's awesome. Then let's grab a pie. Let's grab our pies. We're only at 42 kilos. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get indoors. This was a nicely fully stocked place for us, which was very cool. I'm actually gonna take that revolver down with me. It's an extra revolver, but I'm gonna take it with me anyway. Now, just to make sure, I didn't miss the recipe here, did I? Because I've not really explored fully stocked ones before. So today I went home at 4. I slept for about 3 hours because I finally dozed off about 5, and I slept for about 3 hours before I got up and streamed. But yesterday I fell asleep at like noon and got up at 8, so I got like a good 8 hours of sleep last night, or yesterday afternoon. So the good thing is I can pretty much sleep whenever I want. My body is I've basically kind of trained myself to sleep whenever I want, wherever I want. So 10 years of the Oregonian did that. 10 years of doing the newspapers at 2 o'clock in the morning made me get on task just sleeping when I needed to. And once you, because it is kind of a learned skill, just to be able to like turn yourself off and go to sleep whenever you want to, is really a learned type of skill. Okay, that one I don't want. There's my bow. I don't want that bow either. I want this bow here. There we go. How are we smelling? How are we smelling, boys and girls? We got one stank line on us. All right, let's get that out. Oh, my best friend, she still gets pissed at me all. Can I sleep while driving? I can actually drive while sleeping, redacted. Oh, the stories I can tell you. There were some mornings doing the Oregonian where I would be so tired. I would be delivering papers and I would wake up like at a certain spot a mile down the road and not even remember delivering the papers behind me. And I'd go back and guess what? I delivered every single one I should have. If it came down to surviving this thing called life, I want you on my team for sure. I can do it until midnight or from 2 a.m., but not the whole night. Yeah, see, for me, the witching hour is always 2 o'clock. That's 2 o'clock is always when 2 a.m. is always when my circadian rhythm is like at its lowest, and my body sort of naturally wants to go to sleep. And we all have that. We all have that point where, oh great, we got a storm coming in. We all have that point where our body like wants to turn off automatically. And so if I can be rested enough and get past 2 a.m., I can stay up as long as I want at that point. But 2 a.m. is sort of where my body just like starts to shut down completely if I'm not rested. But as long as I'm rested enough I can get past 2 a.m., then I'm good. Woo! Yeah, we are cold. We are cold puppy dog. We're like a little popsicle right now. It's negative what? Negative 79 out right now. It is day 50, so it is pretty dang cold. What's on Steam right now? Hello, Steam. What's happening? Oh, okay. Manor Lords is on sale. I looked at Manor Lords. It looked kind of cool. There's just too many games and not enough time. Now, if I didn't play Long Dark, there wouldn't be too many games, but I play Long Dark, so there's too many games. I mean, when you play Long Dark, it kind of consumes your life. You know, I'm just gonna head right down to the farmhouse. No point in dilly-dallying. We might, or not the farmhouse, but the Grey Mother's house. We might as well go to Grey Mother. Hello, Torch. How you doing? Oh, don't start in with the music. There's already a storm out. Don't start with the music now. I used a nap during my morning commute. Only hit 6 people. Hey, that's a good thing as long as nobody was seriously injured. I worked reception at a casino once, and the shifts were days or nights or days. I couldn't handle day sleeping. Yeah, day sleeping is tough. Is a tough one to get down. Sleeping during the day is really tough for a lot of people. But yeah, my best friend, she's always mad that I can sleep anywhere because she has a hard time getting to sleep anywhere. The littlest noise will just wake her up, and I sleep through pretty much anything. When I lay my head down on the pillow, and I'm gone, you could put a marching band through the room, and I probably would still sleep through it. I might grumble and go, "Hey, knock off the noise," but I just roll back over and go to sleep. She's always had a hard time if she wakes up. If she wakes up, it always takes her a long time to get back to sleep. Vincent, hello. How are you today, buddy? Woo! This is a storm like crazy. It's because I can just turn my brain off, which is pretty easy. There's not much there to turn off. So when there's not a lot there to turn off in the first place, it's really easy just to go, okay, it's time to go. It's time to be turned off. I keyed. I can confirm on Interloper, match spawn and beachcombing is possible. Well, that is great to know. That is wonderful to know. Because as far as Style Zach was concerned, you could not get matches on beachcombing. Because he tried to do like a beachcombing only run and failed. Because he could never get any matches to spawn. So that is excellent. That is excellent news. Are they pretty? I would imagine they are pretty rare, though. I would imagine those matches are pretty rare. We had some wacky weather the last couple weeks. We had snow one day, then hail, then beautiful sunshine. So you had some really wacky weather. It was just all over the map for you. Okay, so we got all that stuff there. Do I have any? Oh, I have that pistol. I guess I can turn off night vision since I got that out. Let's get the pistol. Drop the pistol here. There's the pistol. Grab that water bottle. Sort of wanted to do a double check around here just to make sure I didn't miss anything. The Long Dark equals obsession. Well, it's noon here now, and this is the third Long Dark stream I've watched today, so yeah. They have you. They have you, Ari. They have you, man. Yes, the Long Dark is a little bit obsessive. I've been going back and watching some of Hadrian's Stellaris gameplays here lately. That's been my little nugget I've been watching lately. I've been watching some of his stuff, and then I caught another of Loon's 7 Days to Die streams, because Loon is the guy on YouTube that I started watching 7 Days to Die in New York, and he inspired me to do it on my 7 Days to Die playthrough. So I downloaded the map mod, and we've been playing that, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so let's leave a few more things here. We're gonna lighten up the load a little bit more. Let's put that there. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna drop the pry bar for right now. We're gonna drop some loot here so we aren't carrying as much stuff on us. Let's drop the okay, let's just put some stuff in here. Alright, let's put the cloth in here, feathers in there, the leather's in there, I have all this fuel. I've got all this beautiful fuel which we are gonna take down to the farmhouse so we can craft. Ooh, I don't want to drop that. I'll drop the cedar. So, Miss Honeypot, you said, we put away the winter clothes 3 weeks ago when we regretted it. Yeah, usually with the moment you put them away, that's when stuff starts happening again. That's how it always seems to go. You put the winter clothes away, and that's when all the weather sets in. I'm gonna drop those here. You hooked like a hungry trout. Yeah, you know it. We know about hungry trout from this game. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, I can put that arrowhead in here. I'm put the gun cleaning kit in here. This is just like miscellaneous stuff that I'm not too worried about carrying on me at the moment. Let's put a little bit of the ammo in here. There we go. Let's put the whetstone in there. Let's put the backup bow in there. We have one bow and we have the pistol, so we can always use that. I'm just trying to get as little weight on me as possible. Alright, let's drink down some of these teas real quick. We'll drink that down. We'll drink this one down. Didn't I have I thought I had a 0.3. Oh, there it is. At a 0.3. There we go. Making more fishing time noted for early days. After playing the new update with scurvy, it's not too bad. Yeah, as long as you and one thing a lot of people don't realize is all these teas, like all these teas that I'm drinking down like this, they all give me vitamin C as well. So not only am I getting vitamin C from those, but I fished a little bit. As long as you just kind of keep on top of it, Psychotic Gear, you'll never have a problem. If you go for long periods of time, the trap you can fall into is getting like a moose or a bear and then spending all your time, you know, just eating that food. And then you start putting yourself in that deficit where now you do have an issue because you've been eating a lot of bear and that meat. I'm gonna grab a couple of leathers. I need to fix those. I need to fix that. I need to grab 2 rabbit pelts and that so I can try to fix that stuff. Deerskin pants are still good. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of cloth, rabbit, and that. I'm gonna grab a little more cloth just to have it. There we go. But yeah, as long as you keep back on that. Yeah, birch bark tea. Yes, birch bark tea has vitamin C as well. Yep. So you can get vitamin C off the birch bark as well, which is very nice. Okay, we're just gonna pass some time here. What does scurvy affliction do? So the first most immediate effect you'll notice from scurvy affliction is that you'll lose 5 kilos of carry weight. The second effect that it has is once you get scurvy affliction, you are losing a point of health you'll lose health every single hour that you're playing the game. In game. Every single hour in game you are losing health. Just outright. Your health is chunking down. Now, you can sleep and get that health back because, you know, when you sleep you get like more health back than you're losing, but you're still losing health when you're sleeping. So you can get some of that health back by doing that, but you're basically just yo-yoing back and forth on your health that entire time. And to get out of scurvy affliction, you have to eat enough vitamin C items to fill up a bar. Basically what happens on the affliction screen is it'll you know, tell you about it, then there'll be a bar. And every item you eat that has vitamin C in it, it'll start filling it up. and you have to get it to 100% to get rid of the scurvy affliction. And it takes a while. It takes a while to do it. Okay, that sounds like the weather finally settled. You know, you actually lose a certain percentage of vitamin C per day. It's a set amount every day that you lose. So every day that you play the game, you lose a certain percentage. I know there's some people that have done research or whatever on it and sort of figured out what it is, and I believe they have all their information up on a wiki page somewhere. But yes, as far as I know, you lose a certain amount every day, and then you can get that back by, it starts at like positive 500 and goes to negative 500. And so, and you lose a little bit every day. So as far as I know, you can get it back if you eat enough vitamin C products. And so you can basically regulate it. You can go quite a while without eating any vitamin C stuff, but once it goes into the negative, that's when you start to get your vitamin C risk. So once it goes to 0 and then starts going -1, that's your first vitamin C risk, and then it slowly goes after that down to -500, and when you're out of vitamin C, that's when you get your scurvy. And then you have to fill it back up to positive 500 to get out of it. And now, I may be completely wrong on that, but I believe that's the way it works. And if I'm wrong, leave it down in the comments below. That's fine. I don't mind being wrong. My recommendation is don't get scurvy. Do whatever you can to keep scurvy. Keep the scurvy out of your mouth. Hey, Nana Plays, how you doing? Hello, hello. So yeah, the best advice is just don't get scurvy. And if you start to get a scurvy risk, go fishing. Fish is the best way to get rid of it. And you can find fish beachcombing as well, which is very helpful. So go fishing or go beachcombing and find some fish, cook them up, eat them. Not only will they give you vitamin C, but you'll also get some lamp oil out of them if you cook them. We're going to go up to El Cavo here. This cave is going to give us a good place to warm up. And it will also give us a place that we can mend our clothing. Woo! Okay. Now that we're in here, let's take it off night vision, and then we can try to repair this up. Okay, there we go. I mainly want to repair this hat if I can. Okay, perfect. Now, ketchup chips also have vitamin C in them, which is kind of nice. We're going to eat down a couple ketchup chips here. We have cooking 5, so none of these can give us food poisoning. So, yeah, scurvy is bad. Scurvy bad. Scurvy's a bad thing. You don't want the old scurv. I did not get the combat pants in Hush River Valley. That makes me sad. Gonna go lurk and play for a bit. All right, Miss Honeypot, have a good lurk and have fun in your game as well. The scurvy warning was was annoying early game for me. It kept popping. To keep it away early game, what you need to do is eat a lot of cattails. Eat a lot of cattails. That will help you out early game. Hey, we got mending 3 off that. Nice. All right, let's go. Oh, it's actually nice out now too. Oh, it's an Aurora out. Oh, shooting shenanigans. Running, 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 running. I think those wolves were coming after me, man. I think those wolves were coming after me. In fact, I'm pretty sure they were. They smelled my little meaty pies and they were like, ooh, Atheenon's got meaty pies. Let's go get them. I was gonna get full up. No reason not to. All right, there we go. I was gonna say, it's gonna be a little light in here, which is nice. We aren't super tired, so I'm gonna take advantage of this weather. And I'm gonna get these arrow shafts harvested. Because this is the only time we can craft indoors is when we have an Aurora. Melissa, hello! Glad to have you here. Oh, I need crow feathers, and I think I left those down there, didn't I? Oh, shooting shenanigans. Okay, that makes me a little sad. That makes me a little sad on the inside. Got our rifle now. I'm gonna take that cleaning kit with me. Let's take the grow wells and the stump remover and that. Let's take the gun book. Take all that. Got the hides. We got a cured rabbit hide there. We got that other maple there. All right, so we got the fresh gut, and oh, there's guts and hides there. Excellent. Okay, let's get some sleep. Woo! Unless, do I have? No, I don't have any. The simple arrow there is low, but I want that to break. At least we were able to get the arrow shaft taken care of. That's fine. All right, let's get some sleep and get our health back. Oh, boy. That's going on for a while. Okay, now it's gone. And it's gone. Alright, let's look where our weight is. We're at 38, so I can grab the bedroll. We'll take that down with us. I can grab the deer hide, the maple. Let's grab as many sticks as we possibly can. Let's grab the bear hide. We're at 43. I'm going to grab all these fresh guts and take those down there with me as well. How much water do I got? Okay, I'm going to leave a little water here. We'll drink a little bit. Actually, let's hold off on that for just a second. Leave that stuff here. What's in here? Oh, snap. Yeah, that's 48.49 right there. Okay, I did not realize I had that much stuff in there. Let's drop most of these sticks. Yeah, that's a thing. Gonna eat that meat down. And eat a meaty pie. That gives us unburdened. 46, 47, 48. So we're unburdened at the moment. I think I'm gonna make another trip up here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make another trip up here because I need to have food down at the farmhouse too. And right now we really don't have food down at the farmhouse, so it's time to move it. And we got a rifle, baby. We might as well use the rifle if we got it, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying there? Oh yeah. If those wolfies come up on us, we are gonna rifle the heck out of them, because why not? I'm not gonna carry the rifle long term. So if the wolfies do decide to give us a hassle, you don't hassle the Hoff and you don't hassle Atheenon when he's got a rifle. Those are two great blunders. Other than trying to start a land war in Asia. You never get involved in a land war in Asia. You don't hassle the Hoff, and you don't bother Atheenon when he's got a gun. Those are 3 immutable rules. Amilox, how you doing? Hello, hello. I never take on a Sicilian when death is on the line. I guess that's another one, you know. Wolfie thinks he's so cool. Come say hello to my little friend, Mr. Wolfie. Have you tried the game Obscenure? No, I don't. I don't know if you'd like it or rage quit it. And you don't mess around with Jim, yeah. You don't tug on Superman's cape either. I have not played it. I don't even know what it is, so I've never heard of that one before. What is it? What kind of game is it? As far as like style, like RPG or let's see what it is. It's like an RPG strategy type. An urban survival RPG game. Become a property manager of a rundown, unfinished tenement building in an isolated quarantine district there. Maintain and upgrade your tenement for rent. Uncover the secrets of this infamous district and grow your wealth. You know, I think I've heard of that one. Lots of... Well, I just watched Princess Bride the other day, so... Yeah, you're gonna get lots of Princess Bride quotes. As you wish. Oh, my sweet Wesley, what have I done? Survival, but build a rental building, but it's hard with additions. Interesting. Yeah, I think actually... Yeah, I had that. I don't have that one on my wish list. I put it on my wish list, though, to check it out. Like I was saying earlier today, Nana, I'm going to be... This next month, this month was kind of a month of reevaluating my options. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is streaming is not providing me with the income that I require to live in the manner that I wish to live, as far as like making it, paying bills, and having extra money on the side. So so for me, I'm going to be switching up my streaming here in May, and I'm going to be focusing more on getting my Lyft driving done and actually making my money that way, and streaming being sort of my side thing again, which is just, you know, it's not what I wanted, but it's just the reality of the situation. The RUSs, the rodents of unusual size, I don't believe they exist. So this game, Amilox, this is a game called The Long Dark. And it is the hardest survival game, in my opinion, that exists. There is no mode of this game, whether you're playing it on the most basic Pilgrim game level, all the way up to Interloper. There is no survival mode of it that is not permadeath. If you die, you die. And there's lots of stuff that can kill you. And we're actually playing on a custom game where we've made it night the entire time. It's always nighttime. It's never daytime. And it's hard enough when you have day-night cycles. The basic thrust of this game is you spawn into the world with a few items on you. And the harder difficulty level gets, the less things you spawn with. At the hardest difficulty, you basically spawn with a can and a few pieces of clothing on your back. And from there, it's just live as many days as you can. Survive as long as you can. The longer you survive, the better. And it is very, very difficult to survive on the hardest difficulty level without having a lot of game time behind you. Because map knowledge is the biggest part of this game. And as it stands right now, this game has more square kilometers of map than Skyrim does. This game is huge. Humongously huge. And it's an amazing game. It has a story mode that you can play as well, and that's a separate thing. But this game is just, it's one of the most amazing games I've ever played. I started playing it back in 2017, and I still love it to this day. We do have a little bit of food here. We got moose meat here. Look at us. Look at us with our moose meats. Look at us with our moosey meats. Okay, I'm going to turn off night vision because I'm going to light my lantern up real quick. So yeah, if you're ever looking for a very hardcore survival game, this is the one for you. Okay, we do have a couple of acorn grounds. I'm going to grab 4 of those because we have a recipe we can use those on, and I'm very excited to give it a try. Ooh, here's our moose hide. It's cured! Yes! Oh yeah, let's go! Oh yeah, let's drop that bear hide here too. We got another bear hide here that we can make into a bearskin coat. We've already got 1 bearskin coat. We're going for double. We're going for double bearskin, baby. Let's go ahead and drop these guts down here underneath that. There we go. We got the moose hide cured now. That is amazing. Because the moose hide makes one of the most important items you need, and that's the moose hide satchel. Because the moose hide satchel gives you the opportunity to carry more weight. It gives you a 5 kilo carry weight increase, which is in this game huge. That's a huge thing. Let's go ahead and throw. No, I'm not going to throw that in there. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right, we do have the grow well, and we've got the stump remover. We'll need that later for gunpowder. So I'm going to stack those up over here. I like to arrange my junk. You got to go to work. All right, Ari, have a great rest of your day, my friend. We will have, one thing, Anilox, we will have more 7 Days to Die in about an hour and a half. We're going to be switching over and playing more of our 7 Days to Die in New York series. So we will be doing some of that here very soon. I'm actually going to put my gun right up here on the table. Boom. I wish this place had a gun rack. I'd love to put it in a gun rack, but it doesn't have a gun rack, so that makes me sad. That makes me sad, Mom. Alright, let's drop the bullets here, too. Put those up here. There we go. Let's drop down this can of goon powder. There we are. Alright, I got the heavy hammer here. That's fantastic. I'm going to fill up this a little bit. With that, there we go. And then I'm going to drop that. Where'd the other one go? Oh no, I destroyed it on accident. I didn't mean to do that. That makes me sad. I forgot that would do that. Okay, we got some rosehip teas in here. These are all small teas, right? These are all tiny teas? Tiny teas, excellent. Let's put some more tiny teas in there. The thing about this game, too, that's really fun is the community around this game is just so super awesome. Everybody's, like, really supportive of each other. There is no multiplayer, so that's one thing that a lot of people are like, I wish there was a multiplayer. Honestly, I'm glad there's not a multiplayer. It's the loneliness of this game is one of its charms. It's different than all the other games out there because of that loneliness factor. That you are the only one you can depend on in this game. There is nobody coming to your rescue. There is nobody that's going to help you out. It's you against the wilderness and against all the animals, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's one of the charming things about this game is that you don't have that option of depending on another person. Now they have done it. There is a mod, I guess, out there that allows you to do multiplayer. I've never used it. I don't think I ever would. But there's, I guess, a mod that allows you to do that. And, you know, if it's up to you to play, it's up to you. If you want to use the mod to do it, go for it. It's no big deal to me. Doesn't affect my fun. But it's a really great game. It really, really, truly is. Okay, I'm going to leave that out in the shed. I'm going to actually drop the other thing here. And they're actively still adding to this game. They have their first DLC is out right now, and they have one more part of the DLC to put into to add. I can't think of the word. It starts with M, but I can't think of the word right now. Implement! There we go. They have one more piece to implement before they're done. Good God. Words are hard, Atheenon. English is a tough language. So they have one more part of the DLC to put into place, and then they'll be done with the first DLC, which is great. Okay, I'm actually going to leave the rabbit hide and the cured gut here. All right, let's go outside. And then maybe they'll make another DLC. I don't know. They've talked about making a second DLC. And they are working on other games right now, too, which I'm super excited to see come into play as well. Oh, we got all that meat out here. That's lovely. Let's drop all these sticks here. Okay, so we don't have room. Okay, we got deer hides and rabbit hides and guts, and we got another... Oh, that's our second... We got a black bear hide in here already that's cured. That is lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to drop this moose hide out here because it's done. That thing is cured. There's our moose hide for us. We've got some hides in there. Let's go ahead and put our... Where's our birch sapling? There's our arrow shafts. But the... Oh, no. Let's put our arrow shafts in there. What else have we got in there? We got feathers and that stuff. I also have a... Okay, okay, so I got feathers and stuff in there. I got maples, birch, everything in there already. That is excellent. Oh, Shushabai, you're fine. Oh, there's a wolf. We have a wolf. Okay, let's go see if we can take him out. Woo! He was coming at me, boys and girls. He was coming at me. English is a tough language for me too. I'm still learning. I have spoken English my entire life, and it's still tough for me. English is my first and primary language and only language, and it's still tough for me, so don't worry about it. I'm going to give you guys night vision so you can see a little bit more of what's going on. We're going to head back up to Grandmother's house. We're going to grab our wood. We're going to grab our stuff. We're going to come back here. We're going to get that moose hide satchel made. And then hopefully we can get a second bear coat made too. Because this is like our primary forge here. Oh, I like that. I like those clouds. That's a newer effect, is those clouds going over there. Like twisted my neck last night while I was sleeping. You know when you got that little pain just like on one side. Oh, there we go. Helps a little, not by much. Is that gamey? That's gamey cooked wolf meat. Yum.
Die if I don't warm up.
You aren't gonna die, drama queen. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this gamey wolf meat. Yeah, I'm gonna take this gamey wolf meat and leave it at Grandmother's house. That'll just be food we'll have at the Grandmother's house later on. Now, we might run into a wolf here in town. I know there's a couple hanging around still. Mainly this game as well, Amilox. It has a lot of this game is a long walk punctuated with intense moments of like terror and like, oh my god, what's happening to me? Because you'll run into bears and wolves and moose that just kind of, you know, make your life a living hell. And you do your best to avoid them, but eventually you will run into them. Drop that meat pie there. So that's sort of the best way to look at it. The game has a lot of downtime where you're just kind of looting up, you know, making a base, or, you know, making a little mini base, exploring, checking out the landscape, and then, you know, you'll run into like 3 wolves and you'll be like, oh god, here we go. And it gets real fast. turn off night vision because we're going to turn a light on here. Cured guts. Got those deer hides here. We got that cured rabbit hide. I got lots of water. Grab my pry bar. Let's see what we got in here now. Okay. So I got my arrowhead in here. Grab that cloth. Grab that there. Grab the leathers. Grab my whetstone and backup bow. Grab both my flares. Yes, the enemy is majestic nature. And believe me, this world tries to kill you. You know, the funny thing about it is that generally, you know what kills most people in this game? It's not the wolves. It's not the bears. It's not the moose. The thing that kills most people in this game is the cold. The cold, basically the way this works is you have your 4 status bars. You have your warmth, your tiredness, your thirst, and your hunger. If any one of these bars completely disappears and goes into the red, you start to lose your overall health. If your overall health drops to 0, you're dead. You're done. Now, the one that goes down the quickest, because it's freaking cold outside all the time, is your cold meter. When your cold meter goes down, you start to get hypothermia. And you start to lose a lot of health every hour that you're outside and you are getting hypothermia. You also lose health if your thirst or hunger or tiredness bar, goes away as well. But that's a little more manageable. You have to travel in the game, so you're eventually going to be cold. And the cold, what it does is the cold is sort of the cold is the thing that slowly eats away at your health, and you don't really notice it until you've been outside for a while, and you look down and your health is like at 50%. And hey, Data the Druid, how you doing, buddy? Screw the cold. I don't believe the cold is not real. No, the cold is very real. Cold is very real. So yeah, and the cold, a lot of times, the thing is that the cold will lower your health so much that you get attacked by one animal and you're dead. Everybody go check out Data the Druid. Give him some love. Last Plains in Fallout 76. Wait, was that Mickey Mouse? I think I just heard Mickey Mouse. But go check out Data the Druid. Give him some love. But that's the thing that kills a lot of people in this game is the cold. It'll sneak up on you and it will just take you out when you aren't looking. Yeah, I've been trying to switch my schedule over this month, Data. I was telling everybody earlier, I've been switching my schedule over. Streaming, as much as I love streaming, it's become apparent that streaming can't be my main thing, and so I've been switching my schedule over so I can drive more at night, and that means I'm sleeping from about noon or 3 o'clock until like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and then I get up and I go driving, and then I come home and stream. So it's been one of those things where I've been slowly but surely switching my schedule up over the last month, preparing to kind of go full to go full bore this next month and get everything going. So unfortunately I've been wanting to, but I just haven't been able to. I've had a lot of other stuff going on that I've needed to deal with, so I wish I could as well. All right, we're underweight now, so that's great. Oh, Jesus Christ. Amilux, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that very, very much.
Opteria's gifted a tier 1 sub to a male.
Give out some points and get some sub hype up in chat. Woo! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that when I get my schedule figured out here for May, I'm trying to figure out right now what day. I've been doing a lot of different days of the week as far as driving, seeing which days are best and which days are slow and which days are good. And it looks like Wednesday morning or Thursday morning is usually a pretty good day, so I sort of have to drive. I sort of have to drive Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Well, what I'm thinking of doing is taking Wednesday. I take Wednesday off from streaming, and so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep most of Wednesday, come out and game, and then after I get done gaming, I'm just going to go out and drive after that. So I think that's going to be my plan. But yeah, I got to get my whole schedule going on here. But yes, enjoy your sub. Enjoy your sub, Opterios. Thank you for gifting that sub out. Amilox, I appreciate you doing that. Thank you for the gifted sub. I forgot I need to give out double points for the gifted sub. And you can use your, by the way, you can use your points in the store. You can go to the store and use them. You can also roulette your points if you want to. You can slot your points if you want to. You can do all those things. You can slots them. You can gamble them. You can use them to redeem things like Ducky Hugs, or the Dance or the Moose Stomp. Or that. Don't tell me what I can't do. Ever. So you can redeem for those. That one and that one and things. Those are two of my favorites. Dude, stuff, Lord. Things and stuff. We're always doing things and stuff. Things and stuff. Doing stuff, Laura, and things. All right, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get this moose-eyed satchel done. Do I have any sewing kits though, or did I use up all my sewing kits? I think I have some in the bar. I think I have some in the farmhouse still. I hope I do. This is it's gonna take a long time to craft the satchel without. It takes significantly longer without a sewing kit. Let's just put it that way. Let's drop these sticks here. Drop this fuel here. There we go. Do I have a sewing kit? That is the question. Let's get our bedroll flashlight out. So I don't have to light my lantern. Sewing kits! There we go. Yes, I got 2 sewing kits here. Sewing kit. Got lots of revolver shell casing. Is fishing on a manual hole pointless on Interloper? Oh no, fishing on a manual hole is really nice, but the problem with it is you have to keep the fire going. That's the problem, is getting that fire, keeping that fire going is the biggest problem. The best way to do it, Opterios, is to get into a fishing hut and then put a manual hole right outside the fishing hut, maybe even 2 of them, put tip-ups in those, and then sit in the fishing hut and manually fish in the fishing hut and have tip-ups going for you outside the fishing hut. That way you have 3 times to catch the fish, and you can go ahead and get more fish that way. Now, well, the problem with fishing, with the fishing tip-ups, is you get no skill-ups for them. That's the one downside to fishing tip-ups, is you get no skill-ups for them at all. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks and blows. It's Mega Maid, sir. She's gone from suck to blow. There we go. How many sewing? I have 1. Okay, yeah, we actually need to make. Yeah, that'll make enough for us. I'm gonna throw these in here for the moment. Alrighty. Okie dokie. And we do have the GoFundMe still going, boys and girls. We're just gonna keep it going. And you know, maybe we'll reach our goal eventually. We're already halfway there, so I figured I'd just keep it going, and that way, if anybody did want to contribute to my brother's GoFundMe, they could do it, and help out my bro with the loss of his house. Well, the living room and kitchen part, I guess, at least. Country Road to the 38. Beautiful month. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Country Roads, for that 38-month resub. Yeah, you know, Opteros, unfortunately, fishing goes really slow.
Country Roads just resubscribed.
Country Roads. Not Country Roads, Country Roads. Not Country Roads, but Country Roads. But yes, ice fishing, unfortunately, levels very quick, very slowly. And until you get to the higher levels of ice fishing, like level 3 and 4, you're not going to catch a lot of fish per hour. Now, I've found for myself that fishing in Coastal Highway is the best fishing you'll get. Because not only do you catch a lot more fish I found in Coastal Highway, but you also get bigger fish because you get the coho salmon in Coastal Highway. And you don't get coho salmon in a lot of the other zones. Alright, there we go. Let's grab a few guts. We got 26. Grab our quality tools. Grab a couple shafts. Shaft! How do you check points? You just type in points. There you go. Just like that. Just type in points and it will tell you how many you have and where you stand on the leaderboard. Get those arrows made up first. There you go. Wow, you got 16,578,800. You've got a couple points. I just need six of those. Grandmother G, hey, how's it going? Happy Friday to you as well. All right, they got us that and that. And now we have enough for the Moosehide Satchel. 10 hours. We need 10 hours, baby. All right, let's get some water in us. Let's water up. Water it up. And let's go ahead and get the Moosehide Satchel made. We'll do 6 hours. Because that's how long you can craft before you get your fire goes. Coral! Coral. 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 You know, I just went back and started watching Walking Dead again. Season 1 is just such a masterpiece. Season 1 is just so good. And actually, I really like Season 2 as well. Season 2 is actually really good as well. I'm right now in the middle of Season 2, and I'm actually loving it. I'm loving it a lot. I dipped after they killed Glenn. It just got to me. It just got very formulaic. But I'm gonna push back against the night, and I'm gonna try to watch it again. So yeah. See, I haven't watched any of those. Excuse you. Nobody asked for your opinion. I did watch Fallout. It was okay. There was a lot of stuff that made me go, huh? But I have no reference for it either. It wasn't... To me, Fallout did not feel like it was made for normies like me. Fallout to me felt like it was made for Fallout fans. Which is totally fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making something specifically for people. But for me, it was just like... I had a different experience in watching Fallout than I did, say, watching One Piece or watching Arcane. Whereas a complete normie, I could watch either of those and totally get into it, understand the world, understand what was going on. They did a good, they did a lot better job, in my opinion, of making it for people who really didn't know what was going on. Plus, a lot of the stuff was in Fallout I found to be very predictable. I found some of the stuff to be very predictable. I knew the dad was a bad guy from the get-go. It was no surprise to me that, sorry, spoilers. It was no surprise to me that there weren't a lot of mysteries in it. Like, oh my god moments. Everything felt very formulaic, I guess. As far as, like, I pretty much could predict what was gonna happen. Which is okay, I guess. I mean, I sort of like, I like some of the twists and turns that happened in One Piece and happened in Arcane, which I was not expecting either of those to be like really that great. I love both Arcane and One Piece. I thought One Piece is a masterpiece. I can't wait for a second season of that. And Arcane, God help us, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be that was amazing as well. So, I guess for a normie, I don't think they're as good for a normie. And that's always something you have to watch when you make a show that's based on a pre-existing property. You have to make it so that you have to make it so you give some fan service. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not against fan service at all. But at the same time, it's not bad to make it so that people who've never experienced it before can get into it and not be lost. Where is that wolf? There he is. Okay. I was like, where is the wolf? I'm gonna give you guys night vision so you can see the sucker, see the glowing of his eyes. I have not seen Last of Us. No, I've never played Last of Us, and I have not seen Last of Us because it was not on a service that I have. So I got him. Oh, don't run away with my, don't run away with my arrow. No. Okay, we got him. It's like, please don't run away with my arrow, you little bastard. Arrows are so hard to get. So no, I have not watched Last of Us. I heard Last of Us was good though. So Rusty, in your opinion, for somebody who's never played the Last of Us game, doesn't know a thing about the series at all, other than I know it's like some basically zombie apocalypse type thing. For somebody who has no real experience with it, would a complete normie be able to like get into it and be like, okay, that's pretty cool? Or is it something that you have to have a pretty good working knowledge of the games to get into? TV show, it holds up on its own. Oh, that's good. What streaming service was that on? Because I don't subscribe to a lot of this. I don't have. First of all, I don't have the time to watch a lot of the streaming services, and with me changing my schedule up here soon, I'm even gonna have less time to watch streaming services. So yeah, with me switching it up and doing a little less on streaming and a little more on driving. And I'm gonna have even less time to watch streaming services. So it was on Max. Yeah, I don't have HBO, so One Piece is amazing. One Piece is so good. I mean, I was sucked in the first episode, Rusty, and it never lets you. It never stops. That first episode got me into it, and from there it's just like, this is the freaking coolest thing I have seen in so long. I love all the characters. I love Zoro. I love Nami. I love Luffy. The only character I'm not a big fan of is Usopp, and even Usopp grows on me after a while. Even Usopp grows on you after a while, and he's like my least favorite of all the characters. But even he, he's sort of more there for like the comedic relief almost. I love Sanji too. Sanji is amazing. Sanji's so freaking cool. He is just such a He's just such a lady killer all the time. He's always just like flirting with all the girls. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are probably two of the favorite shows in the last 2 years. The Breaking Bad was really good if you like that kind of show. I watched the first season of Breaking Bad. I was like, yeah, it's good. I just never really got into it that much. And I mean, it gets rave reviews, but I more go for like science fiction fantasy elements, and it's more of like a Sopranos type thing, which, as good as Sopranos was, I was never that big into Sopranos. I mean, it was interesting. I just never got that big into it. Off to meetings, Rusty. Have a good meeting, buddy. Luffy was great. Luffy was very well cast in One Piece, and I loved. If you haven't seen Arcane, definitely check it out. Arcane is amazing. Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's the beauty of shows, Grandmother G. Everybody can have their own genre, can watch what they want. There's nothing right or wrong. It's just all good entertainment, you know? And entertainment generally spans across genres. You know, if it's good, it's good. Buggy was great. The casting for Buggy was so good, and the way that actor played him was amazing. I need to watch Babylon 5, Battlestar, and Arcane. Yeah, Bab 5 is amazing. Babylon 5 is probably one of my it is one of my 5 favorite science fiction shows of all time. Battlestar, BSG was amazing as well. BSG is right up there too. Well casted, well written. It just keeps you on the edge of your seat for most of the time. But Babylon 5 is amazing. I've been going back and watching Farscape, by the way, on YouTube right now. They are playing all the Farscape episodes back to back to back to back to back. Oh my god, the Farscape is just so good. Ben Bowder and Claudia Black are just amazing in that show. Their chemistry is just off the charts. Ben as John Crichton is one of my favorite castings ever. Okay, let's go ahead, since we got the fire here. And we're cooking some meat. Let's make some arrow shafts. I want more Stargate. They've hinted at more with Samantha Carter. I wish they'd bring back Stargate Universe. I know that's probably a controversial opinion, but I like Stargate Universe where it was going. I think they bailed on it before its time. I mean, yes, Stargate Universe was different than every other Stargate show that they had ever put out before that. It was different than Atlantis. It was different than SG-1. It wasn't as action-packed. You know, it didn't have like the action-packed elements that a lot of that it was more of a BSG type feel with Stargate Universe. It had more that long payoff feel. Like it was good, like it was gonna pay off down the road. And I like that about it. I thought that was I thought it was very, very good. But I think most people just found it very slow paced compared to the other Stargate type stuff. I mean, here's another controversial opinion. I actually like Stargate Atlantis more than I like Stargate SG-1. Ready, fight! I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Stargate SG-1. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably pick Atlantis. If I could only watch one, I'd probably pick Atlantis. Although, I mean, the reason I started watching Stargate in the first place is because it had MacGyver on it. I mean, I followed it for Richard Dean Anderson. Razzle Zero, thank you for the host and the raid, my friend. I appreciate that very much. How you doing today? I mean, that's the whole reason I watched it. It had one of my favorite characters growing up, one of my favorite actors growing up.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Thank you so much for the raid there. Icy Lilith, how you doing? Hello, hello. But everybody go check out Razzle. Give her a follow. Hi, Razzle. Oh, I thought you were giving us
No way I'm gonna get another good one. Luck is not that much.
I thought you were giving us loves. I thought you were going, love you.
Okay.
What is Juarez Gunslinger? What is that? I am not familiar with Juarez Gunslinger. That is one I am not familiar with. All right, so that's at 41%. I almost want to wait for that to cure. Oh, that was a bean. Oh, were you doing that bean? I will never do that. I do not like nasty things in my mouth. I know that probably sounds very bad. Very old game, very fun cowboy shooter thingy. Oh, okay. Alrighty, all right. That sounds kind of fun. Little cowboy shooting up. Pew, 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 pew. Let's go drop some weight real quick while we got the chance. It was nasty. What kind was it? Was it like the soap flavored one, or I know they got all these different flavors that you can get, and some just sound gross. Some sound so gross. I would be like, nah, I'm good. I forgot Jason Momoa was it? Oh yeah, that was like Jason Momoa's. That was like really.
No power in
You
the
think
verse
about
can
it. That
stop
was
me.
Momoa's like first big thing. Cabbage Dijon, thank you so much for the follow there. That was like Jason Momoa's first big, like really big role, where he had a very, very big, like recurring role every single week. Oh, guess what, boys and girls? I'm so sorry, ear wrap. Yeah, we're wearing the Moonside Satchel, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's do this. Okay, I got all that stuff there. I'm actually gonna leave. Oh yeah, Jason Momoa, he's always been a hunky dude. I had a friend who was totally into Jason Momoa back then. And I was like, I just don't see it, but you know, to each their own. I was like, I don't see it. I mean, you know, he's kind of got that wavy, he's got the Fabio hair, you know, he's got all that going on. But what has he got that I don't have? Muscles, 6'4", you know. Okay, I see what he has that I don't have. Don't have to rub it in. Don't have to rub it in. I know where I stand. Let's grab ourselves let's grab ourselves an acceptable pie. Acceptable pie right there. All right, we got that pie. Let's go ahead and throw this feather in here. I know it's not that much weight, but I'm gonna throw that feather in there. I'm gonna drop these sticks here, although they're not much weight either. Sticks down. But he isn't the biggest long dark streamer on Twitch. Well, I'm not even the biggest long dark streamer on Twitch. There's other guys that stream and get a lot. Kimi Oda, I would say Kimi Oda's better. I say Kimi Oda. I'm a very consistent long dark streamer on Twitch. I consistently stream this game a lot. But I'd say guys like Kimi Oda are way better than me at long dark. But that's just natural freaking talent. Kimi Oda that's why we call him Kimi Yoda. Because he is the master. I stand upon the shoulders of the masters. All right, let's throw a couple more cups of coffee in there. I'm gonna throw these cattails in there because I don't need them right now. I'm gonna actually throw these. Whoa! No! Let's throw the pry bar in there for right now. Let's throw these flares in there as well. Let's throw most of my ammo in there too. I need more than that ammo when I'm going over there. I'm screwed anyway. We're just taking a short little trip. We're taking a short little jaunt here. Okay, I am gonna throw that in there. I hate to destroy it, but I probably will. Makes me sad just to think about. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, baby! Okay. With time to move it, move it. Like to move it, move it. But yeah, I love Stargate SG-1, don't get me wrong. You got liver and onions, dirty bandage. Who even came up with the dirty bandage bean? I mean, what, did they have somebody who like ate a dirty bandage and then chewed on a dirty bandage for a while and tried to get that flavor? I don't even know what a dirty bandage would taste like. I've never dirty dishwasher. I mean, personally, liver and onions I'd be totally fine with. My dad when he went hunting, the liver and onions and the heart were like two of the best things we could get from the deer. So I know that probably sounds gross to a lot of people, but honestly, it's delicious.
I need to find a place to rest.
I know some people find that really grody, but honestly, it's really good. So basically, what you're saying, Razzle, is it tastes like what you think it would taste like. It tastes like what you think it would taste like. Plus, when they put it in your mind, you know, that, oh, this is going to be what dirty diapers taste like, or whatever it is. That'd be a nasty one. Dirty diapers? I don't even know why I said that. My teenage daughter eats liver and onions, and I don't even like the smell. Oh, believe me, my dad, when he got the deer, two of the choicest things we would have were the heart meat and the liver. They are very, very, very meaty options. Yeah, high in iron. Yes, very high in iron. I haven't had any for, God, 30 years. But I remember it distinctly. I mean, my dad passed, God, 14 years ago this year? Woo! 14 years ago. 2010. March 10th, 2010. A long time. I have a feeling if my dad hadn't been a smoker, he probably would still be alive today. Everybody in his family lived into their 90s. That didn't smoke. His dad smoked like a chimney and died at like 70. Well, he died about the same time my dad did, about the same age my dad did, in his 70s. So, yeah, if my dad hadn't smoked, he probably would have lived a lot longer. We got one torch left, boys and girls. One torch left. Oh no, I didn't bring along my stuff, did I? No, because I need the cooking oil for stalker pie. I didn't bring it along. Oh, son of a bee sting. Yep, they had good genes, so. I never eat deer. Delicious? Deer is very delicious. It's a little... Deer is a little... It's leaner... It's leaner than, like, cow. It's leaner than, like, ground beef and stuff. But it has a little more of a gamey taste to it. But it's really good. It's really good. Now, elk is a little bit more on the beefy side. Because elk are more of a... Elk are not as lean as deer are. Deer are a pretty lean animal, ultimately. Elk are a little more beefy. And so elk taste more like a cow. If you just want to put it in perspective like that. But deer is actually pretty darn lean. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Alright, we got our sticks in here. We've got our drawers with our cloth and our mapas. Let's grab those. We're gonna go out and make a little fire. Well, yeah, and if something's domesticated, it does make a lot of difference. It does make a lot of difference on how it tastes. If it's domesticated, it will have a completely different taste to it. Because a lot of it's all dependent on diet. That's why, well, and like in Eastern Oregon, a lot of the deer now taste a little bit different than they used to because a lot of them sometimes during the winter there'll be people who go out and give them foods and stuff. I'm gonna grab some torches here. We're gonna put that torch out. Guinea pig, I don't believe you there. Guinea pig is good. My cousins used to have rabbits. And then we ate them. Let's grab some torches here. But yeah, deer venison is really good. And deer venison jerky is amazing. It was always the best stuff we got out of the deer, of course, other than the heart and liver, were the venison jerky, which you do have to keep like in your fridge because it's not cured like jerky. It'll mold if you leave it out. It has enough live stuff in it still that it will go bad pretty quickly if you just like leave it out on the counter or something. So usually we'd leave it in the freezer, and it was always good. You could just take it out, you could break a piece off, let it thaw just a little bit, and then just chow down on it. It was so good. The other thing I always loved was we'd get the rolls of summer sausage, that you could just cut up into little rounds, and it was so, oh man, that stuff was so good. That stuff was delicious. And then of course we'd get steaks, we'd get hamburger. Yeah, summer sausage, yeah, Data. Summer sausage, yum yum yum. The boar meat was a little tough and smelly. I don't think we don't have wild boars out here as far as I know. At least if we do, my dad never hunted them or anything. So the only bacon I ever have is the stuff that is already cured. All right, let's go ahead and break down these torches that are ruined. I'm gonna spend a little time indoors here, just kind of getting a few things done. Little maintenance of items we can do in here. We're gonna make up a few more fishing hooks because we can do that indoors at night. Did your dad prep the jerky? No, he had a place that him and my uncle they took it to. Wow, and my uncle just died on Friday as well. I forgot completely about that. My dad's brother I was never super close to, but yeah, my dad's brother passed away on Friday. He had been fighting dementia for a while. He passed away a week ago. We could go today actually, so. Hey, you know, Alex, it's one of those where I was never close with my dad's side of the family, as far as like we never did a lot of stuff with them. So although, it's like, yeah, it's sad and everything, but it doesn't hit you as hard as like, somebody, when my uncle and my aunt pass away on my mom's side, it'll probably hit a lot closer to home because I basically grew up on their farm half the time. When we were younger, we were out there all the time, playing in the woods, doing work on the barn, doing work in the fields, so it'll probably hit a lot harder when they pass away. But yeah, he passed away a week ago Friday. He had been fighting dementia for about a year and a half though. So in a sense, it's almost a blessing that he finally is at peace, because towards the end he really didn't know anybody. He wasn't really functioning super well, which, is kind of sad. Do you know Rainier, Oregon? Oh yeah. I haven't really been to Rainier, Oregon a bunch, but yes, I do know of Rainier, Oregon. There we go. Get that down. There we are. All right, let's go. Let's get our crappy bow equipped. But yeah, Rainier, I drive through Rainier every once in a while. Because Rainier's out there on Highway 30, I think, on the way out between Portland and right past St. Helens and Sauvie Island and stuff, I believe. Pretty sure. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Sort of on the way to Astoria if you're taking that direction. We'll leave the rest of this bear meat here. It's barely enough meat. Heyo. You got lots of family out there. Sounds similar to what you're talking about. Yeah, that is definitely out in a more rural area for sure. Yep. My friend she actually used to live on Savi Island. So when she was taking care of a gal out there on Savi Island for a while. So she lived out there for about a year and a half as an in-home care person. And so we went to St. Helens and Rainier every once in a while just to, you know, go shopping or something. Because at that point, St. Helens was the closest place to her that had like a, you know, store and restaurants and stuff like that. That is a wolf. That is 2 wolves. Sure wish I had Archery 5 right now. They're going to where they smelled me. They smelled me all the way up there. Hey, all Nuggets, how's it going? We bypassed the wolves. Ha! See you later, suckers! We're out of here. Now the wolves are like, where'd he go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Well, we got our moose-hide satchel made. We almost have another bear hide cured. And we'll be able to make another bear hide coat. We have our... We do need to make deerskin boots. We got the deerskin pants already made. And I finally got enough deerskins now that I can make deerskin boots. I'd like to leave Milton with a full set of clothing if I could. But getting that moose-hide satchel was huge because now we're up to 40 kilos of carry weight. Which means we can go to 50 before we're over encumbered. Which is awesome. Because that means if we eat a pie, we can go to 53 before we're over encumbered. And we can go to 43 before we can't climb anymore. So it's not going too badly at this point. It's still a little bit on the tetchy side, just kind of trying to get the rhythm of it down. Kind of getting the rhythm of Endless Night is the hardest part. Because we can't craft inside. We can't, you know, repair inside. We can't read inside. None of that activity that you're so used to doing during the daytime. The daytime, you can't do any of it. You have to be outdoors. You have to be in a cave somewhere. Just to do some of the basic things that you're so used to doing maintenance on during the daytime. And so that means, in general, you have to use a lot of firewood to craft up things like your coats and your boots and your pants and your satchels and all that other stuff, your arrows and your bows and everything. So lots of burning the midnight oil. Now what I'm excited about is I finally have some bear meat and some wolf meat. Oh, hey, there's a rope here. I don't know what it's for, but there's a rope there. Don't know what that's for, but we'll just leave it right here. We got some bear and wolf meat, and we can finally make some stalker pies, which I'm super stoked about. All right, we got a few more sticks, I think. Yep, we got more sticks. So basically, I'm just starting a pile of, like, fuel material here that we're just going to keep adding to. That way we can slowly but surely build up our fuel and have enough stuff to build to craft all of our items. That's the goal. That's the dream, my friends. That's the dream. Okay, let's get our bedroll flashlight out so we can find our lantern. There it is. Bippity boppity boo. Here we go. All right. What do we got left on the bear skin? 47%. The deer skins are getting there. That maple is almost cured. That rabbit hide is cured. These guts are at various amounts. And yes, I have an extra bedroll under there too. I brought an extra bedroll back. I was like, you know what? We're just going to keep that extra bedroll just in case we need it. I've got a couple gun books. I got a gunsmithing book. I've got some carcass harvest field dressing books, which I don't need. We've got some gunpowder stuff. Got a little bit more oil. We got our first flask. We got the Jackrabbit flask that we've been putting rosehip teas in. Let's see. We got some hides and guts in here. I got my pry bar in there. Got lots of teas in here. I got my cans. I'm gonna grab those cans out and put those on the stove. Got some ammo in here as well. Let's grab that out. Got cloth and that sort of stuff in there. I'm actually going to rip that apart because I'll never use it again. I'm going to grab a cooking oil. I think that's probably the smallest one I have. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put our cans down here. That's the last can I had, right? Yep. All right. So I should have everything I need to make stalker pies except for the black bear and wolf meat. Now, stalker pies are freaking amazing. Let's just put that away for a second. Stalker pies are amazing because they give you... They do generate a lot of smell, but they give you 2,000 calories for a stalker pie. You get max stamina boost. You get a less carry weight. That's the only downside. You get a improved rest. It acts basically like a herbal tea in that sense, and then it does reduce your cabin fever risk as well. So those are really nice. You have to have the acorn grounds for them though. You have to have water, cooking oil, and salt, and of course black bear and wolf meat, which we have outdoors. We have out there already. So, and we found that in the Prepper's Cache here in Milton, Owl Nuggets, we found a fully stocked Prepper's Cache. It looks like it was an ammunition depot. Which is pretty dang cool. There we go. Yeah, and because I forgot that on Custom Interloper, the caches will actually have stuff in them. I totally forgot about that. So it helps out a little bit. It helps out a little bit. Like I was saying, though, the hardest part of the Endless Night Gunloper is just getting used to the meta, where you have to do certain things at certain times to survive. That's probably the hardest part of it, is getting that meta down. Let's see, can we drink? We can probably drink a little bit. Yeah, we can drink that down. Little bitty bite. There we go. We have our thermos on us. Let's go ahead and put a few more of these tiny teas in there. Are all the teas tiny in here? All right. So we got 48 tiny teas in there. Yay. I like my tiny teas. I call them my TTs. My tiny TTs. Okay. We'll break that down as well. I know, love my Kia. What? It's kind of freezing in a way, freeing in a way, not having to work around day-night cycle. It's always night. Yeah, you know, that's one thing. There is that small advantage to it, Owl Nuggets, is you never have to go, well, you know, it's not quite dark yet, so I'm not going to go to sleep yet. Pretty much, you can just go to sleep whenever you want. You just go to sleep whenever you want. There's no restriction on sleep on this mode at all. You're just like, oh, I'm tired. Okay, I'm just gonna rest for a couple hours and just kind of, you know, get myself fully rested, and then we'll get up and do stuff. Oh, plus the other thing I've been doing is I did use the Darkwalker feat on this run. So at night we lose our stamina slower than during the day. So our stamina does stay very. We lose our stamina very slowly on this difficulty level, or on this gameplay level, because of that. So that's one thing we sort of gave ourselves a little gave ourselves a little bit of a cheat that way, and made it so that our stamina goes down a lot slower than it usually does.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nah. There we go. Oh.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. Getting the pro from the badge without the con. Exactly. I've never really used the Dark Walker feat before, so I wanted to give it a try and see how it worked out, you know? Alright. So I believe we have to... Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, look at us! Look at us thinking outside the box. I have to make the stalker pie in the skillet. Guess what? We have a second skillet here. We can use both skillets and make double the pies. Double the skillets, double the pies. Just got kicked from the stream because emojis aren't allowed, but no worries, because immediately saw you live. Oh, well, I'm so sorry that you got kicked from a stream because emojis weren't allowed on like a Twitch stream. They didn't want you using emojis on a Twitch stream? Huh? Are they goofy? Oh, I need to have that. I mean, I understand it if like you're spamming. You know, I understand it if you're like spamming stuff. But if you're just like putting some emojis up there, it's like that's just weird. That makes me go, who hurt you? who hurt you? Okay, somebody must have hurt you. I just followed and dropped by to do the to do the I usually do. Yeah, that's very weird. That's very weird. But a long dark stream as well. That's strange. Well, good to have you here. Love my Kia. It's good to see you. Look at this. Look at this lovely stalker pie we got. It's even a hot pie. It's a hot pie, boys and girls, and we can make 4 of them. We got enough to make 4 hot pies, baby. Oh yeah. Well, we've crossed the day 50 mark, so we're now at day. Well, it shows day 1 still, but we're on day 54, and it's been pretty eventful so far. We've had a lot of ups and downs. But it's been pretty good. One thing I do want to start, if I can, I want to get my deer hide, get my cured guts. I don't think I need that many, but do we have everything we need to make the deerskin boots? Okay, I only needed 4 guts, so we can start making deerskin boots now. Yeah, boy, let's do it. Okay, let's put that in there. Okay, so we got 16 minutes there. Yum yum. Okay, let's add some more fuel to the fire. I might just make I might do just my deerskin boots here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough wood to do the deerskin boots and do the bearskin coat, because the bearskin coat is a long craft. That's a very, very long craft. All right, let's get some water going. Let's work an hour on the deerskin boots. There we go. Oh, and the stream elements just threw it up there again. We do also have the GoFundMe for my brother going on, and I appreciate everybody who's contributed to the GoFundMe for him. 2 weeks ago, this Sunday, his house was basically collapsed. The tree collapsed on it, And, yeah. He lost his living room and his kitchen and a good portion of the back part of the property. And, so we started a GoFundMe for him so that he could, at least get his deductible squared away. And everybody's been super, super generous, and I appreciate everybody helping out. We've raised almost $1,500 on it. And with Rusty's contribution as a direct donation, it's over $1,500, and his deductible's about $3,000, so that goes a long way towards taking care of his deductible with his insurance company, which, again, I appreciate everybody who's contributed to it, whether it's $5 or $500, it don't matter. Every little bit has helped, so thank you, everybody, for digging deep and helping out, because it was rather a traumatic afternoon. I'm gonna eat one of these, because why not? Yum yum. So that gave us, as you can see, we now have more. See our stamina bar down there? We now have more stamina than we did before, because it gave us an extra bounce of stamina, which is nice. We got 3 hours left on that. Let's drink our water. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave the GoFundMe up there. We're just gonna keep trying to raise money through May. You know, it's either gonna end when we reach our goal or the end of May. So, hey Atheenon, do you know what the cabin fever icon means when you're looking at the Briar House pie? Does it help or hurt cabin fever? So does it look like here? Let me pick up one of these. Does it look like the cabin fever thing on this? Does it look like that with the little arrow going up? That means that it's relieving you of cabin fever risk. Yeah, it's been really, really generous of everybody. Everybody's been really generous, so that means it's relieving your cabin fever risk. It's getting better, not worse. There we go. We got our boots. We got our booties. Yes, it helps get rid of it. Yep. Exactly. I'm gonna grab that and that. We're gonna repair our gloves real quick, if we can. There we go. Excellent. Let's, do I have some cloth on me? I do have cloth on me. How much time do I got on the fire? 35 minutes? Let's grab some torches off of it. There we go. Grab a little wolf meat to eat. Yum, yum. Get a little water to drink. Yummy, yummy, yummy. At least we got the food situation kind of taken care of. Please don't blow my torch out. Please don't blow... Okay, good. Woo! I wanted my torch to last till we got inside so we could sort of look around a little bit. Alright, so 54. Okay, the maple's cured. That's awesome. What do we have in here? 222. I got my boxes of crackers. Let's move this to ABC. So we got our burdock root. We got our acorn grounds. Got our birch bark tea and our that. Excellent. We've got deer hides and rabbit hides in here as well. That's awesome news. I'm just going to kind of put those in there. I'm going to put my cured maples in there as well. Actually, no, I'm going to put my cured maples outdoors. Let's put some of this cloth in here. I'm actually going to keep the burdock root in here for right now, along with the acorn grounds. We don't have the recipes to do anything with it, so... Got metal and mushrooms in there. I've got gun cleaning kits, and I got an extra pistol in here as well. I've got extra rifle ammo. I've got those flares. I'm going to take that flare there. We've got cups of coffee and crackers in here. I'm just going to get all that stuff on me because we're going to eventually want all that. I've got a lot of tiny teas in here. Yeah, those are all tiny teas. There we go. And we've got that in there. I actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to move all those to inventory. I do need to pick up my flour and my cooking oil. And let's see, how's my salt doing? Let's grab one more can of salt just to have it. I got more cattails in there. We got 34 cattails total. And then I do have an extra skillet here. I've got some torches to spare, so we can do that. There we go, get that skillet put away there. Pick that rifle ammo up. Combine it with the other rifle ammo. And drop all that in one big ammo dump. I haven't even fired the rifle. Haven't even fired it. Don't have a lot of interest to, actually. Now, the gunsmithing book I'm definitely going to take, because we're going to read that. Then we just have to figure out what else we're going to take. Do I have my... I do not have my pry bar on me. We will need that, and we'll need those. I'm probably going to need another rifle cleaning kit, or a gun cleaning kit. Okay. Little bit of maintenance time, little story time here. Let's go ahead and move all those to inventory. Move that to inventory. This is a good way to keep until I get... Oh, I have cooking 5. Do I even need these? I have cooking 5. The only way I could get... the only way I could get infected at this point is if I... Yeah, I'm just gonna put my coffees in there. Yeah, I don't need all those... I don't need all the teas now. Because the only way I can get infected from stuff is if I eat raw meat. And I'm gonna... I swear to God it's not gonna happen again. Okay, it may happen. It may happen again, okay? Yeah, I cook a lot of teas in this game, boys and girls. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to do it in there. I want to put it down in the cupboard back here by the kitchen. Okay, there's the door, right? Yep, there's the door, there's the plant. There's the table and the chair, there's the table. There's the stove. There's my water and oil, there's the cupboard right there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these back here. That way, if I ever for whatever reason come back here and want them, they're here for it. We'll leave 84 teas. No, I put the heavy ones in there too, didn't I? Why are the heavy ones going in there? I have this sorted by... Oh, no, I don't have it sorted by weight. Never mind. Let's sort it by weight. I thought I had it sorted by weight, but I did not. We'll put all of those in there, and all of the mushroom ones in there as well. That's a lot of mushroom teas. There we go. That leaves us the large teas, and that's good. We have 102 birch bark and rosehip teas in there. That's a lot of birch bark and rosehip tea, to be honest. Okay. That means I've been very busy with my tea making. I've made a lot of teas. Okay, we do need to rip apart these boots. Get the leather from them. Now, at this point, leather is pretty much just for repairing the moose-hide satchel. We really don't have anything else that leather is going to be used for. We got deer skin, boots and pants. We got rabbit skin hat and gloves. We got a bear skin coat. We could use a better sweater. We could use a better hat. And we could use a better pair of pants, because all we have is jeans underneath our deerskin pants. But we're doing pretty good. Day 54, and we have a 24-degree warmth bonus. That's going to keep us pretty toasty out there most of the time. Not all the time. There will be very cold days, you know, and a lot of times when you're just wandering around outdoors, it's going to be cold no matter what. But that'll keep us roasty, you know, especially indoors, inside caves and stuff. That'll keep us well insulated and well warmed. So that's a good thing to have. So what we're going to do I'm actually gonna not make the bearskin coat here. We're gonna take this bearskin with us. We have this bearskin curing here. It's still like over halfway to go. We're gonna take it with us though, and we're gonna take it down into the valley. But we have to figure out what we can leave here. We're gonna make 2 trips down into the Milton Basin. Ooh, hold up, wait a minute. Here's a thought, and it kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt just a little bit. Here is a thought though. We have enough maple to make a travois. We have enough maple to make that. If we could make the travois, that would let us go down into the basin, and then from the basin we could carry stuff all the way out into Forlorn Muskeg, and then into Mystery Lake, and we can use the travois for extra carry weight. Because what the travois does, it gives you 75 kilos of carry weight that you have to carry along behind you. And we have everything we need to make it at this point. We have all the resources we need to make that. So I think that is a good option for us. Because there's that, and then we have the guts out there to make it. I do need to get some more ptarmigans, for the love of God, I need more ptarmigans. Leave the cloth here for right now. Tick, 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 tick. That wind out there just whipping around, baby. I'm gonna leave that birchbark here for the minute. I'm gonna leave one of these bandages here. I only like to carry 4 bandages on me. I can leave 5 of the maples here because I believe that only takes 4 maples to make the travois. Yeah, 4 maples, and I need 2 cured guts. So drink a little water, and let's go outside and get that going. My feedback from Lyft. Nice work. My driver rating is 5.0. Woohoo! I'm quite the driver, boys and girls. I got a 5.0 driver rate. Everybody loves me. Oh yeah. Luckily, whoa. What is up with this blizzard? Find that spot that we're out of the wind. You know what? Actually, let's use the blue flare. We'll just waste the blue flare to light this fire. One thing you can always do is if you find flares and you're having trouble with matches, you can always start a fire with a flare. It's kind of a waste of a flare. In the case of blue flares, it's not really a waste because blue flares are useless, in my opinion. But you can use them to get that fire started, which is very nice. It's very nice. Goodbye. Let's throw a coal on there because that gives us a 20 degrees warmth bonus. We can chop that plank down. Really, it's that cold out here. Holy crap, it's still cold. Oh my god, this blizzard is nasty. What is it rocking out here? Negative 79. It's almost the magic number of 69, but it's negative 79. Okay, so now it's warm. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible weather. All right, the travois will take us 3.88 hours to make. That's not bad at all. Oh, and then the weather cleared up. The weather was like, okay. If only blue flares made blue fires, that would be awesome. I'd be down for that. All right, we'll eat that. I'm just gonna eat up some of this wolfy meat we have. Oh, we got a couple pieces of coal. I'm gonna drop the stick here. Alright, so we got the other stuff we want on us, right? Yep. I got the travois now. So what you can do with the travois, we can just demonstrate it here, is you can drop it, you can deploy it, and then you can open it up, and you can put things in it. And once you put something in it, you can then pick it up, and you can carry it around behind you. Now, you cannot sprint, and you cannot have weapons out when you do that, but if you have a weapon out, say I have my revolver out, and I pick it up, if you hit H, you can drop it, and your weapon's immediately out again. So it keeps your weapon available for you, if you have it out. So let's take that out of it. The main thing I use the travois for is just like carrying goods and stuff back and forth between long distances, as well as if I have a big bear or a moose or something, I'll use the travois to basically harvest up the animal and then carry all of his stuff back to a safe location where I can, you know, tend to it and I can cook up the meat and do all that sort of stuff to it. Let's grab a few of those. Perfect. Let's get a torch. I'm just gonna pull torches here. We're gonna break down a bunch of these torches and get sticks back. I'm gonna keep like my best torches. But now we have to figure out what we're gonna take downtown with us. What we're gonna go to downtown Julie Brown with. Now the good news is I know we already have moose meat down in the Milton Basin. So moose meat is not a problem. I do not need to take any meats down there with me. So that's a very nice thing, because we brought some moose meat up with us. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? How are you today? Got something in my eye that's bothering the heck out of me. I'm gonna leave the cured black bear hide here. I'm gonna leave these guts here. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna leave a couple of those here. Oh, I can't put anything else in there. Interesting. I've got too much junk in my trunk. I have all these torches. Okay, let's just leave a bunch of the torches here as well. There we go. Let's leave one more torch. That gives us a couple kilos that we can carry down with us. I actually think I'm gonna take the bear hide with me then if I'm gonna go down there now. Let's take that bear hide with us. And how much is the burdock root? Okay, so the burdock root kind of pushes me over the edge. We'll do that. Could it be Stardust? It could be Stardust, possibly. Speaking of Stardust, the thing that my friend and I went to this last weekend. I was actually able to pick up the 4-issue series of Stardust by Neil Gaiman, written by Gaiman, drawn by Charles Vess. I was able to pick that up at the thing I went to. Yeah, beautiful. It's beautiful series. Beautiful series. But yeah, I picked up all 4. $2 a pop. $2 a pop. I think the cover on them back then was $5.95 each. So yeah, I scored over almost 100 comics. At the trade thing. Lots of them nice 80s stuff. Got some nice Marvel team ups. Some Marvel 2-in-1s. A few got a whole run of like Green Arrow, like early Mike Grell Green Arrow stuff, which was really nice to get. I love Mike Grell's stuff. The early Green Arrow Mike Grell is so good. It's very similar to the show Arrow, and it's kind of gritty. It's more mature themed. It's really well done. So I picked up a few of those. I do need to eat a pie. Plus, I got some Teen Titans. I picked up for $1.
No
I got a
power in the
nice,
verse can stop
I got a
me.
nice X-Men number 174 for $1, which was probably the best one. Have I already got the satchel? Yes, we finally made the satchel, Heinrich. And thank you for the follow there, Sammy K. Appreciate that. But yeah, that was probably my best one, was the Uncanny X-Men 174. It was in a dollar bin, and there was nothing wrong with it. So I was like, Uncanny X-Men for $1? Why not? Why not? That's usually what I go to those swap meets for, is just to find comics. Just to find stuff I don't already have. But yeah, finding that four-issue series of Stardust was cool. I was excited. I was like, woo! Also got some Batman and some Detective Comics. So that was pretty exciting. Lots of good stuff. Now we are just, we're doing a change of venue, Heinrich. We're heading down into the Milton Basin. We're going to be doing one run. We're going to go back up to the top and do another run down with more stuff. Because I did make the Travoy as well. We made the deerskin boots. We made the Travoy. We made the moose-hide satchel. I have a second bearskin curing up there right now. And I have a cured bearskin on me already. So we'll be able to get another bearskin coat at some point. Probably not until we get to Timberwolf Mountain, to be honest, because that's the next place that will have a crafting table that we can utilize. Because like the crafting table in Pleasant Valley, unless there is an Aurora, we won't be able to utilize the Pleasant Valley crafting table. We could utilize the one in Coastal Highway, but that one's always risky because you have to have a fire by it, and it could get blown out at any second, and that kind of sucks.
Do I, if I don't warm up?
Oh, you'll be fine, Astrid. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I got that Uncanny X-Men. Picked up a few other ones. Mostly 80s stuff, like a Marvel 2-in-1 with The Thing. Video Wars. Another Marvel 2-in-1 with The Thing and ROM. there's ROM there. Got a Marvel team up with Kitty Pryde and Spider-Man, which was awesome. Kitty Pryde's like one of my favorite X-Men of all time. Absolutely love Kitty Pryde. And we got Secret Tree here that we can go look at. Hello, Secret Tree. Where are you? Secret Tree. Secret Tree. Don't betray me. There we go. Secret Tree. Ooh ha ha. Oh, look at all that meat. We got fuel down here too. And we got a hide and guts. That's nice. A hide and guts. All right, we dropped that. Excellent. Let's drop these couple rabbit hides. Perfect. Oh, jeez, criminy. Valor with the 100 bits. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, my friend.
Another wolf.
Watch out. No other wolves. No wolves. No wolves. No wolves. Thank you. And then I picked up a Marvel team up with Spider-Man and Havoc from the X-Men. Marvel team up with Spider-Man and Iron Man. This is like classic stuff. This is all stuff from what, 80, yeah, like 83, 84. Marvel's team up with Spider-Man and the Human Torch. Spider-Man Marvel team up with Spider-Man and Jack of Hearts, which was an awesome one to get. Got some old Alpha Flights. Alpha Flight was a series they started, and it was actually, Alpha Flight was pretty cool. I liked Alpha Flight. This one has Submariner in it. Got a couple old Power Man and Iron Fists, which are so cool to have. I love those. This one actually has Power Man and Iron Fist, and Sabretooth is in it. Sabretooth, and I forget what his name is. I think it's Constrictor. Yeah, the Constrictor. A Marvel team-up annual. Marvel team-up with Spider-Man, Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Power Man, and Daredevil. Marvel team-up annual. That's pretty cool, too. And then some other stuff. I got like a Justice League International with Guy Gardner and Lobo in it. A couple West Coast Avengers. That was a spin-off they did back in... When did they do that? When was West Coast Avengers? I think that was like mid-80s they did West Coast Avengers. It was just a spin-off of the Avengers. West Coast Avengers was interesting because they actually had Hawkman was like the leader of the West Coast Avengers in the beginning. And it was more of the D-list characters from the Avengers that were in it. And Hawkeye was the leader, which I thought was kind of funny. And then a couple Teen Titans, the Mark Wolfman series of Titans, the new Teen Titans, which was this series was I got actually issue 3, 4, and 5, and this was done This was the series from when was this? This was early 90s if I'm not mistaken. They don't even have the dates on it. No, 84, 85. Wow, 84, 85. Yes, this is our Endless Night Gunloper. Plus, we're talking comics right now. Because, yeah, we're talking comics. Because that's how we roll. And I'm just excited with all the cool books I found last weekend, so. But it's Endless Night Gunloper. So what Gunloper is, Disco, is that basically, it's a custom game. We turned it on to Endless Night, so it's always nighttime. And then we turned on rifles and revolvers, so that we have a chance of finding both rifles and revolvers and ammunition in the game. Because I had requests for people, from people that I do another Gunloper. I also had people who were wanting me to do an Endless Night run. So I was like, you know what? Let's combine them. Let's combine them and do a 2-in-1. And so far, it has been very interesting. It's definitely hard to get the meta of not having sunlight ever. I do have the night perk, yes, but it's been pretty fun. We're on day almost day 60 now, and we are down here in the Milton Basin. We have finally got our moosehide satchel done today, and we got deerskin pants and boots finally. And we have one bearskin coat made. And we got rabbit skin hat and gloves made. We did improve our bedroll, so we have the improvised bedroll now, which is really nice. And now we're just kind of chilling out here in the basin for a little bit. And this, boys and girls, is just part of the stack of books that I got. This is a small stack. That's part of the stack of books I bought last weekend. Ugh. This is the other part of the stack of books that I bought this last weekend. More Teen Titans. I think I actually got a bunch of the Mark Wolfman ones. And then I did get an old, like, 80s Teen Titans. That was one of the older ones. This is the old Perez Teen Titans. George Perez was the artist on Teen Titans for a long time. And his artwork is just amazing. George Perez is probably one of my top favorite artists of all time. Rip George Perez. R.I.P. George. And then I got a whole bunch of Green Arrows. Mike Grell Green Arrow stuff. Starting at like issue 3 and going all the way up into the 30s. I got that. I got those for $1 a book, which was great. Those have got... Mike Grell's stuff is such amazing artwork. I love Mike Grell's books. Great artist, great writer. He did the Warlord series back in the 70s and 80s. He did the Warlord series, and he's really famous for doing the Green Arrow series. And then got some, let's see, yeah, a whole bunch of like Batmans and detectives. A whole bunch of Batman and detectives that I was missing. I picked up a bunch of those. Picked up a few more Batman and the Outsiders from the 80s, which is great stuff as well. The old Batmans and the Outsiders was always a fun one. Had a very eclectic group of heroes in it. Even got myself an old World's Finest with Superman and Batman. World's Finest number 318. He's back! Sonic, you asked for him. You got him! Now, what are you gonna do with him? I don't have any clue who Sonic is. That's Sonic, that dude right there. I have no idea who he is. Little known fact. First black supervillain in comic books. You know, because that's very important to note. Couple more old Titans, new Teen Titans that George Perez drew, which are really nice. Even got an issue one of the comics I picked up a long time ago, Blue Devil. He's the Blue Devil. And a couple more. Oh, I even got a Serenity #1. I found that. I was like, woo! Serenity #1, Firefly comic. Like an old detective as well. Got an old detective book for a couple bucks. Couple old Batmans. Couple more West Coast Avengers. Another George Perez Teen Titans. But yeah, got a nice little stack. I was very happy with my stack of books. My friend just kept going, "Are you buying more comics?" And I'm like, "You bet your ass I am. You bet your sweet ass I am, because yes, I'm buying more comics right now." And just as a reminder, everybody, tomorrow I will be streaming Long Dark in the morning. We'll be back on our Endless Night Gunloper tomorrow morning. We'll be streaming that, and then I will be heading out that afternoon to my mom's because we're going to be, she's throwing a little birthday party thing for me tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm actually going to be off because my friend is taking me somewhere to do something for my birthday. So I will not be streaming on Sunday at all because it's an all-day activity that we're going to be going and doing. So tomorrow we'll be doing Endless Night Gunloper again, and then we'll be back on Monday after that for the Endless Night Gunloper continuation. So that's it's sort of a disjointed weekend schedule just due to somebody turning 54 this year. So so yeah, I get a whole birthday weekend, I guess. I get a whole birthday weekend, which is loads of fun. So yay me. Okay, we got all the clothes we want. I'm actually gonna leave. We're gonna lower our weight as much as we possibly can. And let's drop, no, I don't want to drop that. Let's see what else we can drop down here. I can drop my lantern. Okay, I can drop these torches. I'm going to keep one torch on me. We're just going to drop the torches down here. I keep the fire going just so I can see in here. Alright, so we got that torch there. I'm going to drop the pry bar here because we don't need it. Oh, I forgot. I can deploy... I always freaking forget about that. You can use the travois as a storage unit for all your stuff. No need to drop it on the ground. You can just throw it in the travois. I totally forgot I had the travois too. Because I hate dropping stuff on the ground. And now that I have the travois, I can just go ahead and put all this stuff inside of it. Alright, so because we have the travois, we can just go, oh, let's put the gun cleaning kits in there. Put some of the torches in there. Let's put our backup bow in there. Let's put our thermos in there. Let's throw that in there and that in there. Let's throw the pry bar in there and the hacksaw in there. Let's throw the shells in there. Let's go ahead. I don't want to put... Now, I guess I do need... I can put the oil in there because it never decays. Put that in there, too. I can put my cattail stalks in there. I don't want to put these things. These actually decay, and if they go to 0 inside the travois, they go poof, and they disappear. So that's not something you want to do. Let's put a few matches in there too. There we go. I will drop the stick because the stick I don't care about. There we are. Okay, and I will put my pot and my skillet in there as well. But that lowers our weight a bunch. That gets us down to 2488, which is really good. I'll even throw that in there. Those don't weigh very much. Oh, and then I was gonna drop both of those here. There we go. Got the bear hide back there. All right. Eat a little food. Is that cured? That is cooked. Okay. There we go. We got a little food in our belly. Yum, yum. All right, let's get some sleep. All right, boys and girls. Well, that is going to wrap up our Long Dark for today. We are going to continue here on Twitch with a little bit of 7 Days to Die. And then tomorrow, like I said, we will be back with more Long Dark Gunloper tomorrow. And hopefully you can stop by and catch us then. If I don't see you before then on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, everybody on YouTube. If you want to catch some 7 Days to Die, we are on day 4. And we'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. I just got to go use the restroom, get another drink, and kind of get myself situated for 7 Days to Die. And we will be right back, boys and girls, on the YouTube side. Until next time, have a good one. All right.